have a bad heart. I'm like, I know you will take care of people all day. Mo, I know you gonna keep your defense up, like for real. But at the same time, you still dope. And Bolo, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I listened to you, and you one of the first cats I heard from the East Coast. I was like, well, maybe the East Coast ain't all that bad, cause I never wanted to go. I never wanted to go there. I'm
Thank,
dead serious.
Mhm.
So
thank
I'm
you.
just being transparent. 2025
So,
right here.
I guess I'm trying to
Understand the question?
understand and answer it at the same time. You said there was an issue with Christianity and socialism. Then you went into
Well, no. Okay, okay. So to simplify the Christian.
before you go, I want to
Uh
say thank you to my sister. I appreciate you so much. She said, please support the channel. And again, you can do that through super chat or Cash App Love 8686. You can
Mhm.
also show support by just sharing the stream. I'm very grateful. And you can
oh yeah.
also cash out Bolo too, because this show would not be what it is without him. Bolo
Y'all
TV
show some love.
16.
Yeah,
Bolo
can one of
Oh
the
TV
yeah, yeah.
mods put his
16.
Show some
cash
love.
app?
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
mods put his cash app in the chat.
Is it
Let
streaming
me
at the
do it.
bottom right there?
No, that's just mine. I need to add him on the banner
Okay.
next time.
Yeah.
Because
So,
I'm
so
taking care of people. I'm a disabled veteran, so I'm on a
Oh,
fixed
Oh,
income.
okay.
So that means I'm taking care of people I fuck with in a couple of
so
days.
so
I
Oh,
so
okay.
can't do that.
so
Hmm.
what it sounds like what you're saying is that you believe the Christian church is a socialist society and it's not, it's a dictator society. It's supposed to be, the dictator is God and Jesus Christ, right?
No, not the dictator part.
Well, it
Um.
should be. That's what I'm saying. It's no
Oh, it
social.
should be.
It's not. It shouldn't. It's not like we have a mutual agreement on how this thing is ran. No, he already gave us the how it's supposed to be run and how the order of how the church supposed to be ran.
Well,
And
Mm-hmm.
so like a good example of that is Saturdays is really was like my only day off. And I really wasn't off half of the times on Saturdays, but
what
I
was
remember I kept.
Saturday? Saturday used to be the Sabbath.
No, hold on. Just hear me out.
Yeah.
Just hear out what I'm saying. So
Okay.
what happened was I remember I kept going to this place. It's kind of like a food bank, and she kept telling me. She said, "Hey, I need a driver." And I was like, "Well, let's pray." You know how sometimes we get like become believers and we get so supernatural. Let's pray that you get a driver. And every time I go back to that place, I need a driver. I need a driver. And I remember I was praying. God told me, "You the driver. You need to go drive. You need to sacrifice." And that's the dictatorship. It's not what I want. It's about what He wanted, His kingdom. And then I look
Why
back
do?
and
Let
hold on,
me ask you a question.
and I'm gonna
Why
land
do
it. I
we
got you,
call?
brother.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to land it. And now I look back on that. The reason God needed me to be a driver is because since I've been doing that, or as a body of Christ, we've been doing it. We have fed 10,000 people. So it's not a social what I want in my will. It's actually what He want, and His impact that God want in your life is bigger than you. Most people
But
just too
Mm-hmm.
selfish to see that.
Eat a man,
I got a
literally.
question for Bolo.
But I do, y'all,
Hold on.
it's because I wanted to ask my sister and 84 and Scam too, like, what's one of their biggest blessings? And I didn't even get to the next
Oh,
question,
they
like
up here
one of the
too?
biggest
My
lessons
bad.
too. Yeah. Um, yeah, sis, what would you, who was next? I think 84. No, I think my sister was next. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
What's one of
know.
your
C was next. Yeah.
What's the question?
biggest blessings of 2025, or what's something that you learned that you can take from
Hmm.
this year?
Damn, that's a hard question. Trying to become a mother of a teenage boy who really likes a girl.
Mm.
Mm,
Like
Yes.
mm.
that's a lot.
Mhm.
It's an adjustment,
Mhm.
and I'm not one of those moms who are like overbearing, like, oh, like I'm not one of those moms who looks at my son like, oh, you my man. No, because I have a
Right,
husband,
right,
right? His dad is like, come on, like no. But it's like,
Mhm.
wow.
She
Um,
ain't shit.
he
Is
really
it
no, she's
hard
cool.
for you?
I like the girl. I like her. I like the
Really?
girl. I like her parents and everything. It's
But
just I think sometimes dealing with
What?
how young they are, like, and how attached they
Mhm.
are sometimes, I'm like, but then it's like I get it because we all been there, but dealing with it as a parent is a different uh situation.
Mhm.
that
Uh,
young
Hmm.
man is literally sitting back, willing
That's
to
my baby.
give.
uh
He's literally giving everything up, like
what
just
do you mean getting everything up? What are you
meaning
talking
like
about?
sensibility and
What do you
just
mean?
thoughts. Just think about it. Like so, everything that you were afraid of. It's so
Now you
funny because
stressing me out. What?
oh no. Because that's the reason why you reacting that way. Because here's the thing, you're trying to protect him from
Mm-hmm.
himself.
You know why? You
Yeah.
know why?
What's that?
Because women can be just as brutal as men.
Thank you.
That's true.
And
And
me knowing that as a woman, I'm like, damn.
You want to protect him.
that's the beautiful part about this whole
God
cycle because
dang it.
I'm
You
sitting up
know?
there like
So
because as an old man as such myself, I consider myself an old man. Bolo got an older voice than me, but I think I'm older than Bolo. Um, but at the same time, I know from I'm trying to wake you up, man, because you way too quiet.
I'm
But
just listening to you guys. Listening to your bill.
there you go. I'm just saying.
he can
I
drop a
mean,
So
he can
what
drop
sis,
an
what
album
would you
tonight.
say? What would you say would be the lesson in that, I guess?
Well, the lesson is this,
learning.
right? Oh,
Oh, I think she's asking me
oh,
respectfully.
my apologies, my apologies.
Respectfully, I think she's asking me.
He
You
is
know,
so
Let me go
eager
This,
back to the
yeah,
tonight.
so
chats.
eager,
Let me go
child,
back to
so
the
eager.
chats.
let me give you some
Um,
advice, G. T right now has a very light hair trigger. Okay, let her answer.
That's T.
how
That's
you know, Bolo? How you know?
I
That's
can
T.
I hear the inflection of the threat in your voice.
Hold on, that's not
Child,
T.
you've been
That
listening too
is
long.
T.
Bolo, you've been listening too
Oh
long.
shit.
You were
Oh,
just
my
on my
bad, T.
show. Shout
My
out,
bad, T.
remember?
My apologies. I didn't even know that was you.
It's cool.
I'm
It's
not
cool.
even looking at the phone or
The
nothing like that
avatars,
because I'm
it's
on the
cool.
phone.
It's cool.
Mhm.
It's all right.
I'm not even. Oh, it just
All right,
still
brother,
posted.
It's
brother. Okay,
fine. It's
okay, my bad.
Okay,
fine.
so sis, what is the lesson in that for you, you
Uh,
think?
what I need from you is understand. So it's kind of like understand, like it's really just
Mhm.
understanding. Just trying to
Got it.
understand him as a teen boy and me going through this as a mother with a teen son. We're
Mhm.
just kind of navigating together. So we communicate um in different ways. Like so like for instance, like for Christmas, he wanted to get her a certain thing. Mom, did you get this? He wanted to make sure, oh,
Mhm.
did I order her gifts on time? Did I make sure that on time because he wanted to make sure everything was on point, and I'm like,
I
dang, this
was
is
about to
crazy.
say gifts with an S, but then I do remember her showing
Gifts,
up.
girl, gifts, a
I remember
whole
her
gift
showing up though
basket.
at
No,
his
but
football game.
she gets good
Yeah,
gifts for him too.
I
Couldn't
remember
So it's
that.
see,
kind of
couldn't
like,
How,
do that.
okay,
how old
Couldn't
is
do
fine.
your
that.
son? How old
Jealous.
is your son?
He's 15. But here's the thing, he's 15. He's smart, straight A and B honor roll, athletic, I mean,
Are you gonna allow him
star
to get a
player,
job next year?
Are you
star player
jealous?
on the football team. No, I don't want my son to have a job right now because he's
Hmm.
focusing his athletic and his athletics and his academics. So he
Hmm.
doesn't need a job. I
Excuse
want
me,
him to
ma'am.
focus on school and what he got
Ma'am.
going on with school.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You know what I
Um,
mean? And then
He needs a job.
extracurricular,
He needs a job.
I don't want to rush him into that. you know?
Excuse me,
Right.
ma'am.
Because he
So
doesn't
you're-
have to have a job. He doesn't need it. It's not like, oh, we need him to help us pay the bills.
No, it's
Yes.
it's characteristics.
Excuse
It's
me,
not
miss.
bills.
I get it, but he still has responsibilities
Excuse me,
that he has
ma'am.
to make sure he
So-
has. Like he has things
Excuse
that he
me,
gotta.
miss.
Hold on, Stephen.
Yeah, can I-
So yeah, go ahead, sis.
What I'm saying is, he
Fuck.
still has responsibilities. He might
Don't
not
do
have
that.
a job, but he still has responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He has to be going practice at a certain time, on time at a certain time, and I just don't feel like kids should be working unless they absolutely have to.
That's an interesting take.
Mm-hmm. So
do y'all
I do
think?
want to get. I want to get. So basically, since you said you gained understanding, like that situation,
Yes.
helped you to be more
Patience,
understanding.
Patience and
Yeah.
understanding. With
That's
my
good.
me and my 15-year-old, we're going through some things. Yeah, but we're
Mhm.
good.
Wow.
We're good. That's my baby. That's my
Girl,
boy.
that's my
I
baby
hope y'all get
too.
through it.
He my oldest child, so we're going through it together. So yeah.
Mhm.
You know the crazy thing is, I'm gonna just put it on record. Majority of the men in the room right now, what we were trying to do was try to speak to y'all, and we also understand that now let them talk. And it's so crazy because when you're talking about young boys, it's a crossover. Because I remember as a young man, the crossover, I had nothing but homegirls. Like I thought we was all the same, and then all of a sudden, some switch, and I am boo boo or something like that. And I'm like, whoa, the hell? And everything started switching up. So
Mhm.
you had to start showing up. And this is
Right.
before you got money. It ain't nothing like that. It's just like you show up, and
Mhm.
so I'm just looking at it. I'm sitting back. It still don't fail. Um, my
So
homie in the room right now.
hold
She
on.
Because I do
yeah.
want to like 84 and Scam have been pretty
Yeah.
patient. What were you gonna say, Bolo?
I was just gonna say, let Scam and 84 get in.
Oh
Yeah,
Scam,
I think
Scam
84
Gen
was
X.
next.
Scam Gen
So
X. If
what's
he's
one of the
not, his face is.
okay, observing. So what's 84? Hey, greetings. Welcome to the show, Scam. Welcome to the show. Hey, 84. So what's one of the biggest blessed things you've experienced this year?
Salute to you, Mo. Salute to T, Bolo, everybody up in here. Scam, what's going on?
What's up?
And
My
Shadow.
man Shadow, what's going on, y'all? What's good? What's good?
What's up with
The
it?
biggest blessings is life itself and being around and loving yourself and being around those who love you. And the biggest lesson in that is appreciating that. That's the biggest lesson. I land there. Scam, it's on you, dog. Let's get it.
That's good. Please, if you gonna yawn loud.
I heard that shit too, and I was like, I don't want nobody thinking that was me.
Nah, who was that?
That was you. Okay, so Brandon said, "Cut the cord." My God, lady.
Oh, he talking about me. I'm gonna be nice. Go ahead.
Yeah, I love Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon.
That's the
That
most
was
peacefulest thing I ever heard you say, bro.
See, I told you. Listen, I'm trying to work on
voice is so
myself.
pleasant.
Listen, see,
Look
Your
at
voice
that.
is so
Going out
look
the year
at
with the
me.
right
Won't he do
spirit.
it? Won't he do it?
Going out the year with the right spirit. I see you, T.
Right, exactly.
Oh, Irby said he has a
Remember
question for you.
T.
1 second, Irby. Scam, what's one of your biggest blessings this year?
Stop being a scammer. Oh, I thought I was muted. My bad.
Oh, see, now look at you, Eater Man. Look at you.
No, he's from Nigeria.
Oh, who's from Nigeria?
Scam lightly.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
No. So I'm about to start some YouTube
Now you
drama.
trying to be messy now.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
Looks like I'm gonna have to start out with the Jesus. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to start out with the Jesus mic.
Oh shit, he started with Jesus, Mike.
All right, bro.
Yeah, and stop interrupting.
Yeah.
But
That's funny. That's funny.
Okay, what's one of your biggest blessings, scam of 2025?
biggest blessing,
Mm.
some goals
Yeah.
that were met, some
Too
reality,
low.
a
Too low.
couple, some goals that were met, and some realities. Like that was give one. The other one I'm not going to give.
Mm-hmm.
I weighed between 200 and 220 in my 30s.
Mm.
Then
Mhm.
first thought, okay, getting older, weight gains, and it's just hard to come off.
Mm-hmm.
In
I started
2025.
intermittent fasting. Dude,
Let's
can you
go.
stop interrupting?
Oh no, I'm
Too much
trying
to
to see.
ask.
You got it.
Went from 220 to 193 in 3 months from intermittent fasting in 2019.
Oh, awesome.
Then
Mm.
kept dropping. Sometime this summer, I was down to 166. It's almost unrealistic.
That shit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I ran a mile in 620. I didn't think that was possible in my 40s. But just knowing that it's possible, that you can put that plan together, and fasting is, in the Bible and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But
It is.
there's a lot of stuff that's more possible than we think if we just put
So-
day-to-day action to it.
So the
That's
man
so
asked me
true.
not to sit
Hold
back
on.
and talk shit.
Were you done,
Okay.
scam?
And there was another part of the question.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other part?
I think that was it. But
Scam's still fucking trolling.
yeah, and
You don't even
can you
understand.
watch the F word on my channel,
Oh,
please?
Mo, why,
My-
why you
my
didn't
fault.
ask was I done, Mo? I got cut off halfway. You
I
can
thought-
check on me like Mo. I'm
He's-
joking.
No, I'm
he's
sorry,
trolling.
E.
He's trolling.
joking.
He's trolling.
Listen.
So I'm not
Listen.
going to use a curse word.
Where do
ever.
y'all be finding these people who can't let
Okay.
nobody talk?
Mo,
Where do
please,
y'all get a new one every week?
Mo, do me a
Think
favor.
about everything he said.
Mo,
What you say?
I'm gonna
That
mute him.
motherfucker. Oh,
I said, I'm
Okay, you're
mute him.
gonna.
oh,
Okay.
I'm muting him.
Okay.
Yeah, guys. Mo Love 8686 is the Cash App. If you guys want to donate to the channel, please try not to swear, as she does not condone, rough talk over here. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eda, man, I'll pass the mic back to you. Finish what you were saying, and when your time got chopped up.
Yeah, I discovered who I was. It's interesting you brought up intermittent fasting
I
because
think it was Bolo's turn actually to talk.
you're right. It's Bolo
No,
time.
it's fun, but it's. I think.
Go ahead,
Bolo,
E,
did you
go ahead.
want to?
No, I didn't. Go ahead, E, you got it.
Yeah, so it's interesting that you brought up intermittent fasting because especially in August, I had a chance. I was on vacation with my wife, and we were just laying across the bed, and I was like, "Hey, what is?" I think men don't really, I guess, get in the mindset of their wives and see some of the things they need change because they can see a perspective that we can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I just asked her, say, "Hey, what's some of the things that you think that would be good for me to change? Leaving the year, going into 2026 in August." And she was just like, I really want you to kind of take care of your health because, you are the breadwinner for our family. And so I really just started educate myself, understanding kind of what it was. And I ran, it was this Indian doctor talking about the intermittent fasting. And I was like, well, that's something I can do, So in August, I want to say for a good 90 days, I'm really 60, about 70 days, I just kind of started doing this intermittent fasting, eating one time a day. I went from eating in a 6-hour window down to a 24-hour window to I was eating every 48 hours. I know that might sound crazy to some people. And I was able to lose, I think it was close to, in that short period of time, I think it was 50, almost 60 pounds. So it just showed me, how much control we do have over the body if we just change the kind of the way that we think. That was a great blessing that I learned. And and the last thing I land with is one of the things that was a blessing to me is seeing my kids grow spiritual, seeing they
That's huge.
develop a prayer life for themselves, I hear my kids pray and I just say thank God that they have a relationship for themselves. Because sometimes as parents, they have a relationship with God because they feel like that's what their parents want. But just kind of like even how my kids speak with faith, how they like command things from a blessing point of view. It's just been a good treat to kind of see my kids grow spiritually, because we see our kids grow physical, but a lot of people don't talk about the spiritual journey of their kids. So that was kind of a good thing for me this year.
How old are they, E? If you don't mind, your children?
Yes, I have a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, I have a 15-year-old, and I have an 18-year-old, right?
Okay.
And so like I remember my 18-year-old, she was applying for college and she wanted to get these grants and stuff, and she missed all the deadlines. I love her heart. But she missed every deadline to miss. And
Mm-hmm.
she was like, well, I'm just gonna use my faith. And I said, well, let's stand in agreement on it and tell me why they gave it to her. Passed the deadline, didn't make none of all the stuff she did wrong, but her faith, I believe, pulled in the ability for her to get those things. So and then my 5-year-old, she gonna stand on it. Like she gonna stand on her faith for everything she want, from every toy to like they've been like, I don't like dogs, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I was telling my wife, there's no way in the world we're gonna get a dog. And my daughter's like, I'm getting a dog. And I said, I'm gonna show them they ain't gonna get no dog, right?
And you
And
got a
then,
dog.
well, no, I didn't get the dog because I was standing on I wasn't getting no dog, right? And the next thing you know, I seen this toy dog that's almost real like a dog. Her faith brought that dog in regardless on how stubborn her
Mm.
daddy is, right? So in my mind, she wouldn't get no real dog, but she still stood on to get the dog that she wanted. So just
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, just seeing them being able to override their parents' faith. Like, we gonna get this. Now, and the picture always don't look like I seen it, because I was like, she ain't gonna get no dog. I didn't even think of a toy dog until I seen somebody give that. A last one, let me tell you, and my 3-year-old, let me tell you, she stood on
Mm-hmm.
her faith. She sent a video out to my family, and she
Mm-hmm.
told my family, my friends, she said, hey, I want y'all to, if y'all don't come to my birthday party in November, I want y'all to send me gifts. And she was believing that she
Oh.
was going to get these gifts. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, from the north, south, east, and west, those gifts came up. Let me tell you how good this little girl Faith is. None of them was the same.
Wow.
She literally stood on her face. She got 20 Barbie dolls from all around the world. How is, just think about the possibility of
Right.
you not giving them details. And she said she wanted 20 different Barbie dolls, Mo. And let me tell you,
Mm-hmm.
these people didn't know each other. They ain't talked to each other. And tell me why every last one of them went to go order a Barbie doll, and every one of
Mm-hmm.
them was different. Tell me,
That is
like
so beautiful.
My.
so, like, yes, I think this is a year of teaching them how, don't stand on daddy faith, stand on your faith to accomplish these things. And I wanted them to see to do it. Like, I could have bought the 20 Barbie dolls, but when we start
Mm-hmm.
developing them from a faith point of view, them using their faith, they're using their relationship with God. I seen the fruits of that, and I thought that was a blessing.
That is absolutely a blessing. And she's learning
Mhm.
early too, you know? That's
Mhm.
good. So sis, Irby had a question for
What
you.
was it? What was it?
Oh, Bolo, did you want to say something first?
No. He can ask the question.
What's
Okay,
up?
so Irby said, T, don't you think you're being overprotective?
Well, that
She
was a question of
seemed
Mo.
nice. She seems like a nice person, not taking advantage of from which you described.
Oh,
Mm, you
so
talking
Irby,
about?
And hey, Stefan, good to see you.
Are you talking about his girlfriend? Seems nice, or
Yeah.
what's you mean? Okay.
Oh, and
Um,
OG, thank you so much for the cash app. I appreciate you.
did he type that from a coma
I
or?
don't know, but
Stop.
I'll say this, Irby. They're children at the end of the day. They don't know
Mhm.
what nice is in real life, what bad is, what mean is. Um, they can seem like they're being nice as kids, but kids don't really understand real life, right?
Right.
Right.
And which is what I tell my son is this: women and young girls are crazy as bat, SHIT.
Yeah, emotional. Right.
especially when they're young.
Batshit.
Okay.
I got a question.
Yes.
When you
Yes.
get a minute.
But here's the thing, and I'm just being honest and raw with my son. And me and my husband, we kind of conflict in this conversation because his thought is it's better for him to go through this crap earlier than later, so he'll understand how women are and whatever. And in my head, me as a mama bear, I'm trying to protect my son from crazy women or crazy young girls. But I try to understand where he's coming from. But in my head, I'm like, I want to protect my son. But yes, maybe I am a mama bear. I know I am. I always have been. But at 15, now that he's 15, there's only so much I can do. Because he's going into his own person now. He's becoming of age. He's almost an adult. And he can hopefully listen to my, my sentiments and my advice, but it may take him a few years to actually take heed to it. But at least I gave him my thoughts and advice.
But you're supposed to though. See that's the balance. See, when a young man got a father and a mother in his life, she know women. She have been around women, and she done been a woman her whole life.
We crazy. We look crazy.
So she know that. It's the same. It's the same with us. Like when this come down to my doors, I'm like, hey, check this out. XYZ is how men move. Now you can take that information and do what you want to do it. But I think her educating her kids on her son on how women move, I think that's what she's supposed to do.
I got a question for Bolo.
I got a question for T.
Is Bolo awake or?
But no, like this is why I kind of.
Oh, I'm not allowed to talk.
And I'm listening to people in the chat. I'm looking at y'all. But yeah, this is why with the son, if I had a daughter, I probably have a little bit more of an input, like, you know what I mean? But the fact that I have sons, I'm like, okay, I'm going to definitely voice my opinion, but I'm gonna just rely on what my husband is saying more so, and then I'll talk to him in the bedroom outside of the kids when I'm really just in my fifties about the situation. Because I don't want to have this conversation more so in front of my son at 15, because he may feel like, oh, we just disagreeing and he can try to go against one or the other. No. So we have to solidify a foundation.
You got to echo, T.
You know what I mean? We have to solidify a foundation.
No, she doesn't. It's off of Bolo mic, but
we have to solidify a foundation. So that when we do have these discussions around our kids, that we are on the same accord. And that's the thing, because if two parents are on different ends of the spectrum, that's where the division comes in, and that's where the kids think they can play games against each parent, and that's the problem. So we don't want that. So me and my husband definitely have conversations about, especially, well, everything, but especially with them dating and stuff now. Well, my oldest dating now. Anyway.
I had a question for T.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first is, do you agree? Main thing is, do you agree with your husband?
I agree with him, but in my head, I still have a little pushback because these girls are different than we were. I was a teenager in the 90s.
Yeah, they were worse then.
So what if you just?
You think so? Well, maybe, yeah, because they was getting pregnant left and right back in the 90s. Fact.
It's the same. Yeah. Actually, they were getting more pregnant than in the 70s.
Yeah, but yeah.
So what's the biggest issue to their what?
My biggest problem as a mama bear, my son's first real heartbreak.
Okay, I got you.
I'm afraid of that.
And I think that's what your husband is saying. You can't stop that.
I'm afraid of that. I know, but that hurts my feelings because my son's first heartbreak is going to hurt my feelings real bad. Probably worse than his.
Well,
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it and get it over.
Oh,
Well, how long?
I'm getting sad.
But
thinking
the
about
thing
all
is,
this.
you don't know how this is gonna play out. They could last, which is very rare.
Girl,
Hold on. For kids
sis,
their
I hear
age.
you, but
And
sis.
on the flip side, from just my observation, she could be the one to end up heartbroken because there were a lot of
That's the
girls
problem
looking at him
too.
too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Star athlete, very handsome,
See,
smart,
I ain't
all
gonna
of those
hold
things.
y'all.
Yes,
So
Anyway,
she
what
could
it's
be the
supposed to be.
one to end up
in the
heartbroken.
I'm in the high school
But
arena, if you will. You know what I mean?
That's what it's supposed to be.
okay,
Um,
RB, cool. So Seven, what did you want to ask Bolo?
Bolo, are you awake?
I am here, sir.
Oh,
I
okay.
am here. I can't even imitate your voice. But I'm very envious. Like
So
that shit is on
What?
point. No, his
so
voice.
pause,
Crazy.
pause, pause.
No. I put all way nothing but pause on that right there. But the way he speak, I be sitting back. I'm like, what the hell? He can
Wow,
sit back
that's
and say,
crazy.
he can sit back and he say fish eggs is what we supposed to eat tomorrow. And I'll be like,
Fish
What?
but
eggs.
god damn it.
Fish eggs.
I'm
That's what he
like,
said.
fish eggs? But
so
shit.
so Bolo.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I have a question. So what what advice would you say? Because I see a lot of these grown men up here are confused and lost in life.
No, that's nothing but black and miles.
And
Oh
what?
my bad.
Oh, not a black and mild. Go ahead.
So
Let me
I don't
shut up.
know
Bolo.
what world
Sis,
y'all
I
in
don't know what's
tonight.
going on.
Okay,
Child,
So
I
it's
don't
the
know.
last Sunday in 2025. Who knows?
Last Sunday. Last Sunday.
Okay, what
so
were you saying? I'm sorry.
no, that's fine. You guys could keep interrupting me while I'm talking,
Go
even though I
ahead.
can't
Don't
interrupt
push
Oh,
nobody.
it.
go,
Don't push
sorry.
it
Go ahead.
now.
Go ahead, Seven.
Triple.
Yeah, that's
You know
okay.
what time it
That's
is.
fine. I get it.
Go
So
ahead, do your
Bolo,
thing.
so what advice would you give to people that don't have a purpose, that are looking for God's purpose for them? What advice would you give to them if they're trying to seek out their purpose? Because I know a lot of men and women, especially, feel like they don't have a purpose.
Facts.
So, what advice do you have to just people in the chat, anybody?
He talking
Um,
to the blacks that don't want to
The
do.
blacks.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
Can you
I'm
let
talking
him
Bolo.
respond?
wow.
Let
Bolo,
the
you want
man
me to jump in there and answer the question? I'm just joking.
Um,
I did it on purpose, but y'all go. Y'all got it.
that's a very good question. The
Mhm.
first thing I would say, I mean, 'cause that's a very general, big, but I'll try to give a general
That's a
answer.
white man asking you that question.
Okay. Um, get to know who you are.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Take the time to understand your position three dimensionally on earth. Get
Mm.
some type of direction and understanding. Get to know who you are as a man or a woman, a young adult, and understand that, we die every day and we grow every day simultaneously. Try to gain clarity to why am I going through these things. Spend more time with my father, spend more time with my mother.
Mm.
Understand both perspectives. Understand that both are needed, but both are different. Give my child the tools, teach them the truth, not my
Mm-hmm.
reality, but what reality is. Not what I want the world to be, but what the world is today. Um, and I landed here. Uh, Truth is something that's very important. It needs no relationship. It doesn't care about who you are, how much you make. Truth is truth. It stands on its own. If you always have a heart for truth, you'll find God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Butlo,
Can I
let
add
me
to
tell
that?
you
Oh, go
something.
ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Butlo, I'm gonna tell you like this. I always want to go back and forth with you, and it's not malicious, but I know for a fact you can play in the philosophical worlds. and I know you very well versed in biblical worlds. My issue is this: everybody on the call right now can be Orthodox, just going to a seminary school tonight.
Um,
I'm,
Well, can I add to that before you respond to what you said, Polo? Because
I'm
that's
just
about to go a
sitting back.
different direction.
yes, go ahead.
Let me just
Yeah.
add to it. So the biggest thing I would say, 7-7, is slow down your thinking.
Oh,
That's
I'm sorry.
Well,
Hang
that
on
was
one
not
second.
seven. That was not 7-7.
I'm sorry. One
That was
second.
shadow.
One to the question I asked Bolo. I don't think, respectfully though, Bolo, I don't think you understood the question
Okay.
because what I was trying to say. Well, at least that's how I interpreted your answer. So
Okay.
what I was trying to say was, and then whoever else wants to chime in,
okay.
I said my question was, how do you identify God's purpose for your life, not looking within myself for truth and all that? Because like I feel like God has a purpose for everyone's life, but it's
Mm-hmm.
very hard to distinguish like what is our individual purpose
Mm-hmm.
from God? Like what are we here for?
Mm.
That's
You know what I mean?
probably some.
Let me,
That's probably a true statement.
All right, but hold on. Let me. Can I
okay.
finish what I was saying? Because
Hold on one second. E. Hold on
And
one
that
second.
was just my
All right.
interpretation, Bolo.
Yeah, I got it. I
I
got it.
think you gave me a broad answer. I was looking for more of an individualized answer.
I got you. I
Okay.
got you. Let's see. We have to start listening what logistical is opposed to listening with an egotistical heart, right? Because I said that that person has to know themselves. Only through knowing truth can you understand your connection to God and individually walk down those steps that He truthfully has for you, not what you culturally want to adopt.
Mm. Bolo, let me
yeah,
ask you a
hold on.
question.
Yeah,
Do
Okay,
no,
go
you
ahead.
no, you
would
ain't gotta
you
get
have
it.
the
Hold
same
on,
conversation with
Hold
all the
on, but
bad
T, I
bitches
don't
with
think he was through.
bees?
And don't say bad bees on my channel,
Oh,
respectfully,
my
please.
hold on.
Mo
Hold on,
Mo
brother, brother.
come
Hold on. Chill for a
Tuesday.
second.
Come Tuesday.
No, he's just still going. Mo,
I got no
I'm
choice
gonna
but
mute him
to
right
put a
now,
lot
Mo.
of chips
Okay.
in
I'm
your
gonna mute him.
pocket.
All right. Go ahead, you man.
So what I was saying was slow down your thinking. One thing that I learned is God is always speaking, but sometimes our mind is running so fast that we can't hear Him. Position yourself where you can hear God. When a person says that they are trying to find their purpose, it sounds like a disconnect from God, because God's going to talk to you. He's going to tell you those things. Now, He might not give you the whole picture, but He will start showing you the light of the purpose that He had for you step by step. And so when He asked that question, the first thing it is slow down. And this is why I believe in fasting, because I think fasting doesn't move God. It just positions you to hear God and then say, hey, God, because it says if a man want wisdom, ask. Hey, God, what is your purpose for my life? What is the things that you want? And wait for an answer. So many people have one-way conversations with God. They
Mm-hmm.
talk. Can you imagine me getting on the phone with Bolo and I'm just dumping everything on Bolo and I say, all right, well, I feel better and I hang up. It's
Mm.
only courtesy if I be quiet and let him respond to what I asked for, what I said. So sometimes I tell people it's not all about just praying. It's sometimes about you sitting quiet in front of the Father and let Him speak to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I asked that question. People say, I prayed about it. I say, well, did God answer? A lot of people pray about it, but they don't wait for the answer. So
That's
when
the
purpose
thing.
so when people are looking for purpose, it's good for them to really understand that you need to sit down and listen for a change and not just be talking to God.
Mm-hmm. I
Oh,
definitely agree. So I do want to read this. Stefan said, my love, me and my daughter got baptized this year. So 2025 is the year me and my daughter got close to God. Happy Sabbath. I'm so happy to hear that, Stefan. And Vaughn said, oh, I don't know what that is
Water
trying
can
to.
be
Oh,
quite
he said the
replenishing.
key is being in tune with the voices of God. Yeah, and my answer may sound simple, but I would say seek God first. because in the scripture, Matthew 6:33, it says, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and
Come
all
on.
these things will be given to you. So when we begin by committing to know God more intimately, right? And that takes work because it takes prayer, deep Bible study, and asking God to help you gain understanding. And also a huge part of, I know with me, like you have to examine your gifts and your talents, because God often gives purpose that aligns with the abilities that he places inside of you. You know, so think about, like, consider the things that bring you joy and fulfillment, and also a sense of service. Does that make sense? So think about like your natural abilities, and then just pray for direction. You can simply ask God, Lord, what is my purpose? What have you called me to do outside of my comfort zone or outside of myself, you know? And slowly but surely God will like send you hints, and yeah, it'll begin to make sense slowly but surely. I pray that helps. What else? Next level said alignment, and Vaughn said the key is being in tune with the voice of God. Yeah, that's true. Bolo, did you want to add anything else, or did you want to?
No. I think my answer coupled with yours, coupled with E, I think that's good coverage.
Okay,
Being,
cool.
I have a question.
is that T?
Yeah.
What? Yes. What Bible verse um stuck out to you the most in 2025? Just going through all the things that we've been through in 2025. What is that Bible verse that said, you know what? Okay, God, I hear you. I see what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good one. Um, I'm looking for it. I believe it's Psalms 139, and that stood out to me a whole lot this year. Um, Understanding it and reading it constantly, and it helps me to understand that He's always with me. You know, when you read Psalms is broken into, I believe, 4 books.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And in each book talks about positioning. You know, so when you read, I believe it's like 1 through 60 or 70, something like that. The
Okay.
positioning is before you,
You
above
said Psalms what?
Psalms 139.
139.
So,
Okay.
but I'll give you the specific verses that stick out. It's 7 through 9, and it says, "Where can I go from your spirit, or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend into heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, you are there." So if my Father can be with me in heaven where he dwells, he can be with me when I made my bed. He didn't put me there, I put myself there.
Mm.
And he says he's there with me. Where in between will he not be with me also?
Mm-hmm.
So it makes you understand that when we read that scripture and the truth shall set you free, that scripture is quoted wrong. It's make you free. And there's a difference between set and make. The truth made Paul free. That's why he was able to say, you can incarcerate me all you want.
Oh my gosh. Why did my pastor say the exact same thing today? Sorry to interrupt you about set and make. The exact same thing you just said verbatim. But go ahead.
So, you know, there's nothing you can do that can incarcerate me. So the truth makes me free.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the Lord tells us to dwell in the spirit, because this flesh is attached to things that he ought not wants us to lock into. That's why he says spirit, spirit, spirit. because there are going to be things that I don't need you locked into. There's going to be pain that I need to shape you. I don't need you locking into the flesh. I need you to remember the flesh, but I need you to lock into the spirit. I need you to dissect and retract the information that I need you to get. That's the fight that we have. If you strip everything off this car and took it to its bare bones, what the Lord allows us to do is to go through the growth, to learn his word, to be able to wield his word, to be able to use the shield that he talks about in Ephesians, to be able to put on my helmet properly. At the end of the day, as much as we'd like to say that the Lord taps into our emotions, he doesn't. He just puts you in a position to do his work. That's why it's called his word. It's possessive. Nothing belongs to us. None of this does.
Right.
So he puts us, so it's this scripture talks about so much, that where can I be that you're not with me? Who can pluck you out of my hand if I have you in it? Who can be against you if I'm for you? It only comes from having a relationship with God. Because these words that we use, it's called trust. Trust isn't built if we don't walk together. There's no way you can trust Bolo if we have not been put in situations where you needed to trust me. And the only way you're going to get that is if we have a relationship. If we have a relationship, that means that we don't walk in the same direction. That means I cannot cover you. 139, 7-9 was the most, for me, pivotal in scriptures in 2025.
That's awesome.
That was good.
That was so good.
I'm trying to have Bolo read my eulogy when I die.
I mean, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
at this point,
We gotta,
So
we gotta set that up, Bolo.
but no, I just wanted to know, like, cause
Yeah, that was a great question.
you know,
I want to answer it too if I can.
yeah.
So the scripture that stuck out to me the most was Hebrews 11:6. It says, "Without faith, it's impossible to please God." And I think sometimes people don't try to please God. They try to be around God, but they don't try to serve him. And I say, wouldn't it be nice if, God have that well done, like I was pleased for what you was doing. And so I start asking myself questions throughout 2025. How can I accomplish something that's not in my will, that's not based on my bank account? That like how can I put a demand on the supernatural and have a miracle happen in 2025? And so the reason that stuck out to me, because I just didn't want to know God. I wanted to please him this year.
Oh, come on.
And I think that was a recentering and why that was so important to me.
That's real. That's real right there.
That's really good.
That was beautiful.
Anybody
Everybody
else
so
want to
far.
share like their a scripture that got them through this year?
Yeah, Proverbs
stuck
3.
out.
Yeah, Proverbs 3 always my son.
Proverbs is awesome.
My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart, for they will prolong your life many years and bring you peace and prosperity. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on your tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. I like Proverbs. Proverbs saved my life.
Proverbs is great.
Saved
Full
my
of
life.
wisdom.
Yes.
Full of wisdom.
Yeah. Saved my life. Even though I still walk in darkness, it's not as dark.
We all, kind of dibble and dabble,
Nah, I'm gonna have to gracefully.
Not all. Okay, not all.
Y'all
Sorry,
all.
not all.
Y'all all walk in
Not all.
darkness.
But
Just
I mean,
message you.
I don't.
We all make mistakes.
I
would
don't.
say.
Okay, yes, I don't.
Well,
I'll never say that I'm perfect. I'll say that.
I mean,
Nobody
we definitely,
is.
You're definitely, you can't say that you're not walking in darkness.
I can't say I'm not walking in darkness
Uh-oh.
because I walk in light.
Well, sir, nobody's perfect though.
I didn't say I was perfect.
So you
But
can walk.
coming into agreement with walking in darkness is just completely off to me.
I mean, we all walk through the darkness to eventually get to the light.
Like I'm telling you, you saying that you're walking willfully in darkness.
I don't
I'm
think we
just that's
walk
just not me.
willfully. I don't think we walk. Doesn't it say, yea, though we walk through the shadow of death?
But
Okay.
is that the same as what we're referencing right now?
I
It's
mean,
a little different.
Well,
But
Yeah.
so we're going up
the
against.
shadow of death in that perspective or context, I think David was going through like a trial and tribulation where he had to fight some battles, and and he
he
could
was
have died. He could have
reassuring
died
himself.
during those situations, but he was unafraid because he had God on his side. If you look at the context of the scripture, but
Right.
yeah. But I get what you're saying. Also, I see both sides. I
think we're all walking in darkness,
I
especially
mean,
you.
in this world that we live in now, yeah, we are.
Especially you.
We're all walking in darkness. I guess it
Can I
depends.
explain what that means to
I
y'all?
understand like living. I understand living on this earth because it's a demonic earth that we have to dwell in.
Right.
But to willfully say that I'm aligned with darkness, I'm not coming into agreement with that because I've strived too hard through the Lord to overcome that. So
Who said that?
Let me tell you what it
you
means
said
because
you
it
walk in
actually have a
darkness.
meaning.
I want to get into my scripture. Go
Well,
ahead.
I don't know what it meant to you, but yeah, we can come back to that. Sis, what were you gonna?
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I didn't say I'm walking in darkness.
Because it was
Oh, I
kind of.
thought you did. My apologies.
I didn't say I'm walking in darkness.
Okay. So my scripture, not just for 2025, but I have to say since the pandemic, Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, going down. You can read the whole chapter. I think it's only 18 verses. But I'll just start at 15, 14. I'll start at 14 to 18. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. I communed with mine own heart, saying, Lo, I have come to great estate, and have gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart had great experience in wisdom and knowledge, and I have gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. But I have perceived that this also is vexation of spirit. For in wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
That's true.
And what I get from that is the more things that you learn about in life, the more things that you learn how messed up this world really is, the more sad you can become because you realize, man, this stuff is messed up. This stuff is the world that we really live in, even though it's great and it's a blessing to be here. But when you really deep dive into it, dang, it's like, wow, really? This was going on right now? This is the world that I really live in. Not being a victim, but just realizing what things really are. You know what I'm saying? So it can be for much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. So this is why people don't the powers that be don't want you to know too much, because you'll start thinking too much and get into some things that they don't want you to get into. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. But
that was well said.
That was really, really good. And it's so true.
Yeah, I'd be sad a lot of days. I'll be sad. 'Cause
80
what?
Did you want to share scam?
Sure, 84 can go first though.
Oh, appreciate you, Scam. I would
That'll be
say
$15 though. But go ahead.
hit me up on IG, dog. I would say it'll be 4 different Bible references that have spoken to
Okay.
me. Because of just, me having to work on things, medically, put things back together, learn how to rewalk, put things back as far as my career, my marriage, everything else, friendships, people around me, family, everything. So and I'll make it quick as possible. I would say Galatians 5 when it comes to the fruits of the spirit, focusing on that, making that, a mindset and also a goal, and also what I want to focus on in all endeavors, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, everything else, and physically. Also Romans 8 when it talks about being more than conquerors, right? Focusing on that, knowing that I'm more than a conqueror, knowing I can conquer anything. And I would say First Corinthians 13. First Corinthians 13 would definitely be it's always been my favorite scripture, and also, will be the scripture that I will focus on the most.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's based on love, it's based on knowing that love is everything, knowing that without love we can't do anything, and knowing that, the basically, everything I dictate within my life, or everything that my life is dictated by, or should be dictated by, is through love. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That should be my main focus. Is loving others, loving myself, and loving God, and focusing on that. Everything else is meaningless. You know what I mean? And truly understanding that. Um, and then to tie it together is Philippians 4:8. Read it real quickly. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever's true,
Mm-hmm.
whatever's noble, whatever's right, whatever's pure, whatever's lovely, whatever's admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Just focusing on those things and keeping yourself, you know, focused on God, allowing the Holy Spirit to motivate you, allowing His love and His fruits of the Spirit, and knowing that you're more than a conqueror, knowing all these things, and basically meditating on them and putting them into action into your life. That's what is will help you to grow, and that's what helped me to grow. So yeah, I land there. Go y'all. Go Scan.
Well said.
Thank you, fam. I appreciate you.
That was awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome, Mo.
Uh,
Awesome.
my verse is Ephesians 6.
That's a good one.
Because I had an argument with people who about
Put
being
on the whole armor of God. Oh,
huh?
sorry. Put on the whole armor of God. Is that the one?
No, about beating kids.
Oh, my mind.
Mm.
Go ahead.
I hear all the get them, beat them.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I
No,
didn't see
hear
that. I didn't see that coming.
Me either. What
I
is
hear all that junk, and I'm like, why? Man, these kids out here,
Oh yeah.
they're
Yeah.
kids. They
We don't
do
do that.
kid stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, beat them, man. If you don't, they're gonna be like them other.
Mm-mm.
Then they go and stay like, all right, well, let's just go to the Bible then. Ephesians 6. I can read the whole thing, but there's a part where it says, actually looking at it, we got some of that there, this there. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. Beating, smacking, come here, you. That ain't nurture.
Right.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna burn your head off. What? That ain't nurture.
Mm-hmm.
No. Then it's like, and I get there's ways to speak, and the kids aren't going to be happy with correction.
Mm-hmm.
They will be in the long run.
Right.
But if you teach that, which actions speak louder than words, come here, I'm gonna knock your head off. Teach that to your oldest. What they gonna tell their little brother and sister? I'm gonna knock your head off. What they gonna do when they go to school? The same language you hear when you go to school.
Knock their head off.
Beat the back off of you. Where did that come from?
Right.
And then complain about slavery. 10 minutes later. But no, you
Come
good.
on now.
You get in there.
Come on.
It's not abuse if you just. I remember it was a police officer on a panel. If a little bit ain't abuse, all right, cool. You're a police officer, right? When you pull me over, I'm gonna just give you a little bit. I'm gonna just poke you in the eye gently. I'm gonna just put my hand and mush you in the face when you're trying to write me a ticket. He was like, "Oh, well, yeah, you got a point, bro. It ain't no, yeah, that's felony abuse. Become police officer, or y'all women who are in relationships, let the man just mush you in the face that you dating, just a little bit, just gently mush you in the face. It's abuse."
So I got some pushback real
Well, hold
fast.
on, let me finish. Then,
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
okay.
Go ahead, you have the floor.
But provoking your children to wrath, one good way to do is the very actions of wrath. Now there are some nuances and some whatever, but let's start with the nurturing and admonition that Jesus requested, just like we want him to do. Like when we do stuff we ain't supposed to do, we don't want God to strike us and take our kneecaps off. Eye for eye, tooth for a tooth. Wouldn't nobody be talking or interrupting on panel? They wouldn't have no teeth. But go ahead. What's your question?
So my pushback to your comment is, if you're married and your child hits your wife, which is his mother, do you have a conversation with him or do you put your hands on him?
Okay. Where did he learn that from?
It doesn't matter. What is your answer
Yes, it
for
does. It does matter.
that? He learned it from
What's going
him
on?
doing it. It doesn't matter where he learned it. He did it. So what's your
No,
answer?
because we can throw
He
all
learned it
kinds of
from
what
school.
ifs.
But what
He
would be
learned it
your
from
answer,
school.
though?
Hold on, no, he learned it from
No, if
school.
we do what ifs, I'm gonna throw some worse with it. I'm gonna throw anything.
Is it a
No, but you
conversation?
asked
I'm gonna start
the
thundering.
what if question,
I
Scam.
want
Where did he
anything
learn it
out there.
from? So he learned it from school.
All right, because what y'all do is what if. The truth is this: you just want to beat up on somebody, and you're gonna what if me just so you can make it to where you can knock somebody out.
No,
So just
but
go
I
outside
answered
tomorrow
your
and see the
question,
first person
Scam.
you see and knock them out.
No, Scam. He learned it from school. He learned it from at school.
What did they learn
What
at home?
should you do? He learned to keep his hands to himself at home.
Okay, was it really learned?
But see, that's what I'm saying. You answering a question with a whole bunch of questions instead of
Are there
giving
really
us your
people
point.
going to school and say, I'm gonna just go home and knock my mom out? Is that really happening?
So what is your? Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
don't think so.
Kids are
that's what's going on.
Kids are hitting their parents.
Oh, okay.
So in the
Y'all got-
history
y'all
of
got
Earth,
it.
in the history of Earth, you're saying a kid never hit their parents?
No, he's not saying that. But I'm just
I'm
saying,
saying y'all got it. You
especially
just want to hit somebody.
It's not
so
realistic
just go
to
do
not
what
hit
you
your
gotta do.
kids, though. It's just not realistic. If your kid acts up, if your kid's doing something violent, if they're committing crimes, you got to put your hands on them.
So why not just put your hands on them first, then send them to school? Then
They didn't do nothing wrong. You don't hit an innocent person. dude.
The example you're giving, you just want to hit somebody,
No, it's not. Do you want? Were you hit as a child?
huh?
Were you hit as a child?
Yeah,
Did you learn from that?
the wrong things. Yes,
Are you a better person because you were hit?
no.
Of course you are, because you're telling people not to hit their children, right?
This
So-
really what we're doing? We
so
got
you
drug
learn-
addicts telling people not to use drugs.
So you
So we
learn
use
lessons.
drugs first and then go teach them, or do you teach people not to use the drugs in
I
the
don't
first?
think you have real. I don't think you have a real conversation.
Okay, let's have a fake one then. That's what you asked for.
I mean,
Let's have a fake conversation.
I think it's just round and round. You don't have a real.
Yeah,
you
I
don't have a
think-
real answer.
I think that y'all disagree on this, and y'all have the right to y'all opinions. And thank you, Scam, for sharing the one that stuck out the most to you.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a good Bible verse.
So Mo, I think Mo, you have an answer. I don't know if Mo got back yet, but I think Mo is the last person to answer what Bible verse stuck out the most to her. And
Mhm. I'm here.
yeah, go ahead, Mo.
I think Shadow's asleep.
Let me see. Let me check my shadow. Let's-
He said that's why he was cutting us off, because he was tired.
Are you there, Shadow Observer? Shadow Observer, are you there?
I ain't gonna be a shadow observer sleeping, son.
Oh, hey,
Exactly.
he's
Are you
observing the
asleep?
shadow.
Nah, son. He's supposed to stay awake like an owl, bro. He's,
That is so
he's supposed
funny.
to
He's
sleep in the
asleep.
morning. You
Hey,
can't be called a shadow
um,
observer and you sleep at night.
Exactly.
hey,
I
So,
expected
Mo,
him to be on 10.
Peter Man, I put a comment in the chat that kind of sums it up.
Come
I
on,
got
son. My man ain't
Sis,
supposed
you're good. You didn't start drama. She said, I didn't want to cause so much drama over your favorite Bible verse. My bad. No.
That's my man, son.
not
Shadow.
drama. Hey, Mo,
Let me
but
check on Shadow one more time before I go.
He's shadow observers ahead of
he back.
security.
He back. We woke him
Yeah,
up.
You
yeah,
sleep?
he's ahead of our security. He's sleeping.
Oh man, we go get taken out. And dang.
He is definitely asleep. That is funny.
My man,
It's
that's like me being called the Nighthawk, and I sleep at night.
That is funny. He fell asleep the last time, though. I think I was hosting my sister's show when she fell asleep,
Yeah.
and then he fell asleep shortly after.
How
So-
is my man called
Shadow Observer.
sleeping in the
right.
shadows.
That name
Church's
alone
name
is
is
funny
sleeping
to
in the
me.
I'm
shadows.
just saying, E, if I'm gonna be called Nightwing, that means I do my business at night. Wouldn't you think?
Yes.
Yes, that's what makes sense to me.
Sleeping.
He turned up a little too hard, I guess. I think that was him. Like, you know how when babies are tired, they start whining or they start just saying a lot. That was his way of saying, I'm sleepy.
She said he was so tired.
He was so
You
tired.
know what I dislike? I hate when women talk about men like children. He was so tired.
He was.
So, Mo,
Mm-hmm.
and earlier, walking in darkness is a life of sin, ignorance, and separate from God. That's what walking in darkness means.
Yes, so maybe they meant it in a different context because that's exactly how I took it. Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to hear your scripture. 'Cause-
Oh, my scripture, it will always be not Matthew. John 16:33. It says, These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. And this verse, it's been personal to me for a long time, but this year, especially because there were moments, when I felt just heavy, the weight just constantly pressing down. And there were moments when it was very difficult for me to continue to press forward. But the more that I prayed and I tapped into God's word, He reminded me every time at my lowest that He saw each one of my tears, even when I was, crying out in silence. And He reminded me that I would never be abandoned. And when He talks about in the scripture, ye shall have tribulation, that's God's truth spoken into my life, our life as a whole, especially with a lot of the things we see going on today, and that was Him saying, because He was getting ready to face His own demise. So He was preparing us, and that's the beauty of Christ. There's nothing that we could ever go through, no matter how traumatic or horrific it may seem. There's nothing that we could ever go through that Christ has not already endured. There's nothing we can go through that He can't understand. So it just reminds me that even in my deepest pain, our deepest pain, we can still feel His peace. We just have to work hard sometimes to tap into it. And even in those moments when it feels like He's not there, this scripture reminds me that I will have tribulation because I'm dwelling in a broken world. But I have to look beyond my emotions. I have to look beyond the things that I see, the way that I feel, because God will always be greater.
That makes sense.
Hmm. I think that was everybody, right?
Everybody but Shadow.
Shadow was knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mo, I got
Shadow,
a
are you
question.
there?
I
Are
got
you there?
I
Okay.
got a question too for the panel. I guess after 84.
Okay. Oh, I know you were talking to the shadow dude. I don't know if he was saying something.
No, he's sleep.
Oh,
He's
okay,
I
sleep.
cool.
think how
Um,
dare Shadow go to sleep?
um,
Zion, the world is absolute. Are you? The world is broken. Am I missing something? Okay, what was the question?
so my question, Mo, is do you know the difference between having godly emotions and having worldly emotions? And in that, is it sometimes a struggle for you at times?
Um, the difference between having godly emotions and worldly. So I know sometimes I will get in my feelings when I'm going through something like a trial that God has me going through, or me waiting on an answer and I feel like the Lord is not answering quick enough. I have to stay rooted in Him versus me just lashing out, wanting to cuss somebody out or go slash a tire because I'm upset. So I would say that
What?
I'm just naming the difference, like my emotions versus me having those emotions tied to waiting on God's answer. There's a difference. Um, yeah, there's a difference. But even in my natural emotions, I thank God that I have Him because I don't act on the things that I feel a lot of times.
Interesting.
Yeah, please don't. Yeah,
Yeah, that was just an explanation. I've never slashed anybody's
No,
no,
tires, okay?
no,
Ever.
nigga.
I
I,
don't
I
slash tires. I don't stalk. I don't do none of that.
I do got a question for the whole panel. Um, my question to the panel, and it don't
Hold
matter what
on, hold
order.
on, hold on. Before you start, I'm sorry. Hey, Living Humbly, thank you so much for tuning in. Vaughn said his verse would be Psalms 1:1 through 3. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Yes, I love that. Awesome.
So, oh, go ahead.
Oh
I thought
no,
you,
I was just
I
reading
thought
the
you were gonna read it.
comments. Zion, sweetheart, I've never slashed a tire. God is my witness. It was just an example.
So
Go
I
ahead.
I do have a question for everybody because I think sometimes. Well, let me just ask the question: what is something that you are leaving in 2025 that you're not taking in 2026?
Anybody?
Couple of things. I'm gonna drop because I put on some of this weight. I'm gonna drop it. So 12 pounds. I'm gonna leave in 2025 and get back abbed out with the knots. And
Mm,
um impatience. I took years becoming a better listener and then started to get impatient.
mm-hmm.
Go back to being that better listener again. Because what I got to do in 2026, I have to go to another level of listening and understanding.
That's good.
And some dust I'm gonna have to leave behind. I have to tone it down to maybe once or twice a week.
Mm-hmm. I
So
get it.
yeah, I got to keep my
Get it.
license renewed, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Jones and Hay, she said, I've never slashed anyone's tires, but had my tires slashed from a scorned man. Mm. Stefan said stress. Anybody else want to answer? This was the rest of Vaughn's favorite, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law does he meditate day and night, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. That's awesome. Anybody else, sis? Did you want to answer?
I think
She,
she stepped away.
she's probably laying down.
Oh man, Shadow done started, so everybody go to sleep on this now.
Sis, did you want to say anything?
Cats are sleeping, son. Wow.
That was
They said-
why they were so loud. It was like they were whining because they were tired. I'm telling you.
They said the word bring peace. Ain't no the peace to make you sleep.
It was a lot going on an hour ago.
Yeah, but Shadow Observer looked like he a young dude, man. Look at that
Let me
picture.
see. I think
He said he
was
older than you.
Yeah.
He said he older than you.
Nah.
They know he back.
He got to take that
Shadow.
picture of me, son.
Are you awake, Shadow?
Man, Shadow in the fourth dimension right now. son.
Shadow. He's definitely asleep.
Shadow right now is riding on. He's talking to Snoopy. and
This is so funny though, because he has so much to say.
He's talking to all his childhood friends
He is.
right now.
Oh, okay, love you too, sis.
Nah, he's watching a movie. It's called the movie's called The Back of My Eyelids.
He is backed out.
Yeah. You know, everything he said, I was listening. And you know, I always listen with my eyes closed because I'm trying to visualize a response. You know, every question that he would ask, you know, it was hypothetical fluff. It meant nothing.
Yeah.
When you replay it and you listen to him, I don't know if you listened to him. He said all these different words that amounted.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to him. And I'm like, because you got to understand that the mind frame can be the mind brain.
He was just like that.
He said that.
Yeah.
And you saying this dude is no joke, son. This dude's wizardry is crazy. Money said nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
When Seven asked him the questions, and he was saying they were all, it was all filled with helium, man.
I couldn't follow anything at all.
It led you nowhere. That's what.
Mo Love, where do y'all get these repetitive saying, like tough guy, the other dude that you blocked last week that wouldn't stop talking? Where do y'all be getting these repetitive bots from? How do y'all do it?
So I know that I first became acquainted with this side of YouTube through my sister, and then I know Tough Guy and Seven came from Chaotic Truths channel.
Oh God. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Good night,
Well,
Stefan. Thank you for tuning in. Huh?
The
And it was very interesting, Bolo, the times he chose to put the fluff and the
Yes.
helium into the conversation.
Hey, my man, let me tell you something, man.
I gotta go back and listen to that.
There's this snake that the Lord made. The snake has no teeth.
Thank you, 84, for tuning in.
But you know, in the reptile world, the more colors you have, the more poisonous you're supposed to be. So I forget the name of the snake. I'm gonna call you E with the name of the snake. The snake coils up like a cobra, and he purposely lunges at you. You know how snakes lunge at you?
Yep.
But this snake purposely misses you because he has no teeth. So it makes himself look, because he knows he's perceived as poisonous. But there, when you look at on YouTube, when you search for it, you're gonna see the monkey. The monkey's gonna lift the rock and find the snake coiled up, and he's gonna lunge at the snake. The monkey fainted. The monkey looked and saw his life
flash before his eyes.
Do you know how scared? Listen, man. You know how scared you gotta be that you just pass
I cannot. Okay. Your laughing making me laugh.
Listen, bro, do you know how scared you gotta
Are you okay, sis?
There's only one thing I think if I saw in real life, I'd pass out. That's
What?
That's
Siamese.
the funny. The
That's
monkey said,
Siamese
Lord, just
twins.
take me now. You know they say, take me with. The monkey said, take the wheel, Lord. And just say,
that monkey saw that light coming out of me, just pass.
If I saw Siamese twins, I would pass out.
Sis, why are you laughing? We might be laughing at the same thing. That's funny.
she laughing at Bolo.
Yo, son.
Oh, okay.
Yo, that monkey seen that snake teeth coming out. Yo, do you know how scared you gotta be? You know how scared you gotta be for something to pass by you and you just go to
He said, the life of the monkeys flashed beside eye. My life flashed before my eyes as the monkey said.
Yeah, I never walked past like a ferocious dog or something. And
Yo,
almost snapped.
the monkey screamed out, God!
Don't hurt yourself.
He said the monkey went from atheist to believer. That's funny.
Oh man, but if y'all watch that video, man.
Hey, Eater, man, it do be funny how a lot of people be super atheist and got them, fake religions. They believe in bricks and mortar and the sky and the barbecue sauce. But some hell breaks out in their life. Here they come running and finding Jesus. Can't even spell his name right. Sitting in a church parking lot somewhere. Oh, Jesus, God, Lord, heaven, mercies, making up stuff. Are you Jesus? No, man. My name is Tyrone.
Yo, E.
September 11th, everybody got religious.
Yo, E.
Everybody.
When that monkey raised the rock,
we're gonna bring prayer back into the schools.
I bet you that was the last rock he ever raised. He said I ain't raising.
He said I should have stopped at that last rock. I was being greedy.
I just got finished eating and I'm trying to be greedy.
Y'all gonna hurt
A
yourself.
snake with no teeth.
Oh, what?
Can at least a snake have false teeth or something?
Now you're gonna make me look for it, son. I'm gonna show you.
They still got dental plans.
Let me see if Shadow Observer woke up from the last.
He's still sleeping.
Shadow, are you there? Hi, Shadow.
Mo, you gotta remove the rock.
Hi, Shadow.
Leave Shadow. Shadow right now is on a white horse.
Shadow is definitely dreaming right now.
He's riding on the beach with a white horse with fire coming out.
He don't know what's going on.
He's practicing for an Old Spice commercial.
He was on this stage with fire, son. But he was interrupting everybody. Money battery set low. Battery's low.
Y'all be finding people who interrupt more than they do over at the page.
I mean, it just happened. Like, I was like, everybody's talking, didn't it? I don't know.
Oh man.
I was in the
His
I
battery
thought the
just
purge
shut
was
down.
bad.
His battery just shut down, son. His battery.
And then that's how I knew. I'm telling you, all of the talking was because he was tired. As soon as you said, I'm gonna mute him, it's like that's all he needed to, all he needed was
Hey, Mo,
okay.
Mo, he was like, let me rest my eyes. I just rest my eyes.
Yes.
Buzz.
Okay, they muted me.
I'm just gonna take a little rest right here. I'm
Yes.
just gonna rest my
But
eyes.
that's how I knew he was tired because there was no pushback. He didn't unmute nothing. He
Yo,
was tired.
He's like, this is my time. He said, I've been
yo, Mo is talking like if Duke is 6. You know,
Yeah, he was tired.
Are you?
He was
Did you miss your nap time? She talking to him. Like,
Yeah, he
he
didn't know
got a
what
nap
to do.
time.
he was hungry. He wanted to sleep.
That was his way of saying I'm tired without saying I'm tired. He was trying to talk to stay awake. As soon as we hit the mute button, that was it. That's all that poor baby needed.
Oh, snap, son. Yo, E,
Most said she know for the future.
yo, E, that monkey, he was in the bushes just going around.
Was tired.
He was trying to provide for his family, son.
Mom said that Henny knocked him out. Yes.
Yo, son, he just out there trying to make it happen.
He just
He was with the conversation too. Like he was really
He
trying
said-
to make
he's
sense
trying to be a
of things.
provider. He said he's trying to be a provider. Just one more nut, she'll be happy.
One more, son. I'll just bring this home to wifey. You know, Abby,
We appreciate your
You
shadow
wake up-
observer.
what does he think of himself?
Yes, sis, definitely.
Oh
The
man.
cameraman,
So excited up here, and then until he
I
was
said the cameraman should have kept rolling so he could show us how he woke up. I want to see how he woke up.
That is so funny.
But you know that's white people that do that. Because white people be following them lines when they little pups and then they grow up. You know, black people, you give me a budget, I'm gonna go find me a little baby dog, find me a big dog that look like a baby dog, film that, and tell you I've been studying for 8 years.
$8.7 million budget.
I don't got time to be finding no damn lion in a Serengeti, son. Come on, man. I'm not doing that with AI. I'm not doing that, man. No.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Shadow. Shadow.
Don't go to the light, Shadow.
Dude is supposed to be a master of the night.
He was talking big
He's
talk.
sleeping.
Like, I mean, my name's Shadow Observer. Like, I was like, so you observing the shadow? I mean that too. But that's only a little portion of it though.
That's
And
the
like-
point. Hold on, that was the point. She said it's so deep, y'all don't understand it. And then Mo said, you observe shadows. He said, yeah, that's it.
He just went right along with it.
Dude, that dude was trying to find me.
You know what? Shadow Observer is hilarious now that I think about it. He was so
I'm there
funny.
trying to mind bender, son.
Right.
Didn't say nothing.
At
That dude said,
all.
"Damn." So what script do you think is the best one for you? Well, you understand in Isaiah, there was some stars flying around. And you know, sometimes, you gotta, what about you? How you feeling today? He said nothing.
Mhm.
Nothing, brother. Nothing.
And then Mo, the good part when after you call him up in his name, he said, yeah, it's something with NASA. But I ain't gonna go into that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then my sister crazy self gonna say, they ain't ready. They ain't ready.
It's like,
I'm like, man, what did he tie NASA to though? I'm trying to follow this, ma'am.
my man said, "That's a damn. I didn't even see him beguile me that way." Oh,
Like,
snap.
I
You
didn't know. And then he was like, T, I got a question for you. Well, Mo Love, I got a question for you too. Then I want to get Bolo in there. Didn't
Word
say
up.
a thing.
Word. Duke said nothing. I got a,
Said
Yo,
what?
I got a question. But I got a question for you. But I got a question for you. In there, I want to get E to talk about, you know, the trenches and the waters that be going around, and then, you know, we can get Scam to talk about some other stuff. So E, you was gonna give me $5.
And then what's so funny is when somebody would ask a specific question to another person, he would answer the question like it was his own directly.
What?
But with helium, he would answer it with helium.
Son, Duke don't even have enough. His air is so light.
I'm like, what is going on?
Oh my man,
that was so funny because somebody said, "So T, you don't think you being overprotected?" He was like, "I mean, because she was like, they asked me, thank you." He didn't know what was going on.
Oh, you know what it was?
What?
You know how that one roach that can't make it to the corner, so he just stopped in the middle of the corner.
Oh, poor Shadow. Let me see his shadow and woke up.
He think you don't see him. He just says, if I stay just like this, y'all asking Shadow too many questions.
That is funny.
Shadow's facade only goes one question in.
Shadow muted himself. I can't unmute him.
Yo, you guys are asking him 2-3 questions. His facade is only one question thick.
I was so confused.
My man said, yo, you know, can I ask you a question, Shadow? I gotta ask you a question, but then I'm gonna get Polo and E involved. So you understand? Yo, we forgot that Mo tried to ask him a question.
I gotta go back and watch this so I can laugh tomorrow.
I wish you
funny.
You just got, but you should share your stream. Or let's just watch 2 minutes of it. It's just on 2 minutes.
Can somebody help? You would have to. Maybe one of y'all can do it. Spot said there's 5 people on the panel. I need to know all 6 of y'all favorite X-Men character. I don't know much about X-Men. Do y'all?
X-Men. You know the usual is gonna be Wolverine, but mine would be Magneto. Magneto would be my guy.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that Storm. You like Nightcrawler? I like this Storm. The reason I like this Storm is because
okay. I like Storm.
She had the ability to control the elements.
Yeah.
So I liked it how she can willfully control the elements. I think that was one of my favorite parts.
You know, in the comic books, her and Black Panther had a child.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's why it kind of made me upset the way they went with the Black Panther. And him having a child with his friend and not Storm. So, you know. And at the time, Marvel owned X-Men. So it's just wild, but yeah.
So did y'all find that part of the show or
what part? Oh, what? We looking for that part of the show? Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's right when I came up. I'm on my phone though. I can't do it.
Hold on.
You just got like really focus on what he's saying, Mo. You can be like,
tried.
I'm not even saying a damn thing.
It's funny because he started with the apology, Mo. Listen, you gotta see it from the beginning. Because I was like, oh man, he about to add some value to this conversation tonight.
I don't even remember the apology.
He did. He got a good memory.
Yeah, he started with the apology. He said, "Hey,
Share
E,
my
just
screen,
step
Mom.
back."
Share my
Okay.
screen.
Motion detected at garage back door.
Let's see what's going on here.
From a politicianal point of view, we seen people they had to change and sustain, if that makes sense. So I saw that.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Oh yeah, go ahead, sir.
And Mo too. You know,
Mhm.
so we start talking about the spiritual side of the game, and I want to bring Bolo into this.
Hello.
Shout out to the name. I go by Shadow Observer. Bolo, I've over I want to say maybe 6 years.
Yo, you know what makes it sound deep? What makes it sound deep? He goes, Bolo.
He paused. Yes.
You know that pause can get. Listen, that pause will give you life or death, depending
I'm
on how
telling
the
you.
murderer pauses. Let me tell you something, man. You took my that pause will let you know
Right.
if you're gonna die or
He
walk in that
sounded so
road.
serious.
My man said, I want to ask you and E a question,
And Mo a question, and
I want to get Bolo. You see, now listen to the way my voice goes up. I want
Right.
to get Bolo, and I want to ask him a question. And because when I was in the Navy, you understand that those things over there. So tell me why you think the way you think. Money said
He didn't know
Duke
nothing.
said nothing. Money said, I want.
That is too funny.
Yo, these dudes.
Are you going back where you
It's,
were?
you know, profit
Oh, hold on, man. We missed a whole lot. Hold on.
is socialism.
That's what he's talking about.
And my thing is, I grew up.
You see him? He said socialism in the jump.
So,
Listen to him.
and my thing is, I grew up backwoods, Mississippi.
The topic is supposed to be socialism.
In Christianity, he said the issue with Christianity is socialism.
Hold on, bro. Play just a little bit more. It's not even just a little bit more, Bolo. Just a little bit more.
We never looked for anybody to do anything for us. We made it happen. And
The
I
topic
want
is socialism with Christianity.
I'm so confused.
That's what it does. The way he speaks, it razzle dazzles you, so you
Yes.
can't see.
Like he sounds so serious.
Like you asking yourself, Bolo, are we responding to the backwoods or socialism, or are we just talking about Mississippi? I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? It's sleight of hand, son. This dude here is a pimp. He was a pimp.
That is funny.
You ever hear them pimps talk? 'Cause let me tell you something. You gotta understand the light.
And everybody was quiet trying to really listen.
The lines shine off my eyes because when my eyes gleam in the dark, you got to take a step back. Because you have to know that if I don't grow, I can't be Bolo, and I will stick my size 10 in your culo. You think this is a game?
This was so
man
much
said,
like
and I grew
nothing
up
at
in
all.
Louisiana in the backwoods. What we got to see how far this goes deep.
Yes.
We got to go
Play a
we
little
gotta
bit more. I want to hear a little bit more. Let's go.
watch how it went from fire and brimstone.
Hold on. He said, I grew up in Mississippi and it went from I am so mad.
Write
that
it
we all
down,
just
Mo.
sit
Mo,
there.
write it down, please. Write
Okay.
down. He said
Hold on. He said
Mississippi, backwoods, and now there's a fire.
Hold on, no. We ain't never asked for nothing. We got brimstone is fine.
You was still talking about that. I'm telling you, dude. Right now, we're seeing magic happen. You ever record a magic trick This is what we're doing. In real time, this dude sounded deep. In real
He
time.
did.
I'm
He did.
Ladies, if you ever wanted to hear someone that talks nothing but sounds good, but because you're so caught up in the way he looks, you can't see it. Here it is right here.
This
So
is
he
the
said,
example.
he said, I am from Backwood, Mississippi, and we never asked for anything. And it turned to fire and brimstone.
No, hold on, you missed it. Hold on, no. He said, hold on, he said, what do you think about the church and socialism? That's what
Oh,
we
he
first
said
started.
there's a big issue with Christianity and socialism.
Socialism.
Yes.
What did you say to make him say that? Oh, you said you know he was trying. He said that after you talked about your daughter's presence.
Yes.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is, remember, this is a response to a question, by the way.
This is
Let's see how
hilarious.
deep it goes. Let's see how deep it goes.
Just, profit. So
Almost does it. You gotta put profit down. Right?
He
Profit
said
down.
it turned to fire and brimstone and then profit.
Yes.
This dude
Can't
is a
believe
comedy, son.
this.
All right, let's see. Let's go.
when I'm saying that right there, and that was just the framing.
Hold on, stop it. Now we said all of that. That was just the frame. Listen, that is the frame. This is important because I thought. Listen, let me tell you, Bolo. I really thought he was gonna tie it all together. I was
I
like,
did
"Ooh,
too.
this about to be good." I was like, "This about to be good." Because
I'm trying to tell you that Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse, they went around and they fought Street Fighter and met Pac-Man. And you have to understand that sometimes the moon, it comes around, and sometimes I have to jump back and I kiss myself. And there's fire and brimstone. And where I was born, I was born in the backwoods. This dude,
And he said it was, hold on, let me tell y'all what I got so far. There is a big issue with Christianity and socialism. I am from Backwood, Mississippi, and we never asked for anything. And it turned into fire and brimstone, and it was for profit. But that was just the frame.
Let me tell you
That was just the frame.
this is crazy.
Yeah, he said, and what?
I cannot believe this.
He said,
Hey, Mo, watch your response to all of this. That's what makes it fun. Because you was trying to understand. Me and Polo was like, there's nothing there to understand.
Hey, Irby, I was really trying to understand.
listen, I'm listening to Mo, and in my mind, I'm trying to weigh this, and this smoke ain't giving me no weight on the Rick. I can't see. And Mo is like, yeah.
Yeah,
That's exactly what Mo was like. Yeah, that's deep. She was like, that's deep. Yeah, I was like, that was so shallow.
I'm trying to tap into what she's saying.
nothing.
Duke said all of that.
And that was the frame.
Where he was bigger. He said, and that's just the framing.
Correct.
He's not finished. He's not finished, Bolo.
At all. He's just getting warmed up.
He got more. He got more. Hold on.
Say it like this. How do we get here and everybody's so empathetic?
No, but you know what though? So that part, so he said, how did we get here and everybody's so empathetic? So was he trying to, and I was like, maybe
Don't try to make it make sense. No, Mo, it don't make sense.
Where it is.
When he said,
about?
why is everybody so empathetic? I said, I must be slow, because I'm not following this at all. Is he tying it to Christianity and socialism?
He razzle dazzled you. He gave you that made you dizzy. You don't know where you at right now, son.
It sounded like he said, let me say a whole bunch of trigger words in the row. That's what that is. A whole bunch of trigger words in a row.
That's it. He got you. You know what he's doing. I'm gonna tell you exactly what. You know how something about the brain, right? When you're in fight or flight
Mhm.
your brain takes social cues. all
Yes,
day.
that
Now,
baby was
when we're-
tired. He was tired.
trying to be serious.
I'm telling you, we can simplify this. He was sleepy.
No.
Yes, he was
That
sleepy.
baby was tired. It's diabolical.
He was tired.
But Mo, before you give your assessment, we gotta get the whole thought out. Play it.
Okay.
Look at Mo Bolo.
Got it.
What's this?
We skip sympathy.
Hold on. You gotta pause it.
And everybody.
He said, hold on. He said, why is everybody so empathetic? We skip sympathy. I'm so mad. What I'm mad about is that nobody stopped him.
Let me
No,
give
Vaughn
you.
said he was dehydrated.
Hold on.
Listen, this is. I'm trying
said-
to give you the breakdown, man.
Why is everybody so empathetic? We skipped empathy.
Word. Let me tell you why he's saying that. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Stop making me laugh, please.
This is so. Oh my god.
So, hey, you gotta listen to my example. When you're in flight, your brain don't have enough time to calculate everything. So it takes social cues. It just takes snapshots of things that it's gonna interpret in the split second safety. You have to understand when you deal with linguistics, there's certain words that light up the left side of your brain and the right side of your brain. So when the right side of your brain is thinking something like brimstone and fire, he then hits you with the word that lights up the right side of your brain. And he says, yeah, because the prophet. And then he pauses and then he double takes and he punches your left side and says, you got to understand that, right here.
Right. It didn't make no
Hear
sense.
that growl? Right here.
Yes.
You have to understand that we skip sympathy.
He said, no, he said, I forgot. He said, why is everybody so sympathetic? We skipped empathy. I don't get it.
Listen to it.
They're just sitting back saying, "No, that's what we call grace."
Yo,
Because like the reason why, like when I went at you, I don't think you have a bad heart. I'm like, I know you would take care of people all day.
what does that?
Play it out. Hold on. He about to go into a whole different conversation.
I'm talking about the earth.
I know you gonna keep your defense up, like for real. But at the same time, you still dope. And Bolo, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I listened to you, and you one of the first cats I heard from the East Coast. I was like, well, maybe the East Coast ain't all that bad.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about, man? Oh my God.
When I
This
tell you I'm
dude
so
is good,
confused.
man. He was razzle dazzling us. I had to stop talking.
But I thought one of y'all cut in and tried to.
I did. You about to get to that part. See, in
See-
Bolo be trying to figure out why I cut people off. I don't let people just talk like this.
He tried. We got caught up in his hypnotic suggestion.
We did.
Hey, play it a little bit. Watch how I cut him off.
Never wanted to go. I never wanted to go. I'm dead serious. So I'm just being transparent. 2025 right here.
So I'm
Mo,
trying to
I understand the question.
understand and answer it at the same time. You said there was an issue with Christianity and socialism.
No, stop it. Stop it. Stop.
Casey,
Mo, I tried to help you. Mo, I tried to help you. I said, you trying to understand the question because it was no question.
exactly. It was like 10 wrapped in
Yo,
blood.
do you see how far he took us?
Sis, don't say that.
We were talking about socialism and Christian. My man said, because you see, you eat. I'm trying to understand you eat because you got information. Yeah, and that's where I'm at. You came and said,
I really wanted to understand though. Like I really wanted to understand. I was like,
You
okay,
see-
socialism, Christianity,
see how he
empathy,
gets you drunk?
sympathy.
You see how he lyrically doped us.
Yes.
He lyrically
Hey,
got
Team Tennessee, good to see you.
But Bolo,
Yes, sir.
only me and you caught this in real time though. I caught this in real time. I was like,
Told you, I was listening to
Look at Spot comment. He said he sounds like that one unk at the cookout that's always going. What you been up to, young blood?
word. Money dropped. Let me tell you something. When he was going at 7 first, in my mind, I'm saying this dude is no joke, son. This dude is heavy. But then I started getting dizzy.
Like, no,
Down,
this
son. Let me
ain't
sit down.
it. Hey, Coffee, good to see
I
you.
started listening to this dude, and I'm like, Money didn't say nothing. And then
He
you
didn't
got
say
on.
anything.
And then you got on and started asking him questions, and he's getting frazzled because his illusion don't go that far. It's only
Nothing
2
makes
steps.
sense.
but
Nothing
play it
makes
like watch her question. How he responded to what she said to him.
To simplify
before you go.
He said to simplify. He said to simplify.
No, he did it though.
He said it 3 times and said nothing. Listen,
Right.
listen to him. What did I just do?
It's
Oh,
so social.
and it's so crazy because when you're talking about young boys, it's a crossover because I remember
You went way forward.
Oh, that's forward. Hold on.
Yeah, you went way forward.
Hold on.
It's really just understanding,
No, way back
but he still has responsibilities.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's back when she was talking. Yeah, that was way forward.
show up and
Mhm.
when you're talking about young boys
there. Okay, I'm too far. I'm just a little bit
in the
far.
room right now, what we were trying to do was try to
Not like, oh, we need him to help us pay the bills.
no, it's
Yeah,
character.
he's still forward. You gotta go back some more. Because this is before T even got in the conversation.
He's asking me
Oh, that part was funny too.
respectfully. I think she's asking me.
That's too far?
Yeah, you gotta go back far. You jumped ahead a lot.
Society,
Not right there. That's you.
dictator society. It's supposed to the dictator is God.
Oh yeah, go back. We almost there.
Right.
Because that's when I start responding to his first point.
To just profit.
Yeah, we did.
So when I'm saying that right there, and that was just the framing, but I'm gonna say it like this: how do we get here and everybody's so we skip sympathy, we got the empathy like a
I
mug,
don't even
and
understand.
everybody's just sitting back saying, "No, that's what we call grace."
Huh?
Because like the reason why, like when I went at you, I don't think you have a bad heart. I'm like,
What?
I know you would take care of people all day. Mo, I know you gonna keep your defense up, like for real. But at the same time, you still dope. And
How do I keep my
you know,
maybe I don't know.
I listen to you, and you one of the first cats I heard from the East Coast. I was like, well, maybe the East Coast ain't all that bad. Cause I never wanted to go. I never wanted to go there.
Yo, son, you
I'm
can't.
dead
Let
serious.
me tell you something.
Mhm.
So I'm
Under his spell, you can't see
Yeah.
this dude is crazy, son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause that
If
was.
you under his spell, if you had a few drinks, my dude,
Mhm.
you talk. Listen, this is what you need to do. Let me tell you something, man. And this is real talk. Okay, if you memorize everything he just said right here, and you go to a bar or club,
You'll have a headache.
you gonna grab a woman that night. That woman's
Hey,
gonna say,
That's
Blue
facts.
Jay.
woman's gonna say, I don't know what the hell this dude just said.
She
But
just gonna wake up in this bed like, how did I get here? How did I get here? I have no idea how I got here.
you have to understand that Bolo, he's over there doing.
Blue Jay girl, we have been tripping out.
It really got bad when he said, I just love your voice, Bolo. I said, where
I
did
was
that come
like,
from?
my sister was like, pause, what? Huh?
Play a little bit more. I want to see what Mo question, because Mo got in there right here. I want to show you how you jump back in here, Mo.
Tough guy, I do not hate you. I don't hate you, tough guy. So I guess I'm trying to
I understand the question.
understand and answer it at the same time. You said there was an issue with Christianity and socialism. Then you went into
Well, no. Okay. So to simplify
before
Christian,
you go, I want to
uh,
say thank you to my sister. I appreciate you so much. She said, please support the channel. And again, you can do that through super chat or Cash App Love 8686. You can also show support by just sharing the stream. I'm very grateful.
Watch how
Please
he
can also
gaslights
Cash
you.
App Bolo too, because this show would not be what it is without him. Bolo TV.
Y'all show some love.
Yeah,
Bolo
can
TV.
one of the
oh yeah.
mods put his
Show some love.
cash app?
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
mods put his cash app in the chat.
Is it
Let
streaming
me
at the
do it.
bottom right there?
No, that's just mine. I need to add him on the banner
Okay.
next time.
Yeah.
Because
So,
I'm
so
taking care of people.
Eh,
I'm a disabled veteran.
And what did that mean?
pause
No,
Fix it.
okay.
it.
Because he
Yeah.
said I'm taking care of people. Like he made it sound. But keep in mind the cash I was just mentioned.
Yeah, but he said it to
Uh,
E. He said, I know you taking care of people, and I know
I'm
you
a
do a lot. I'm a disabled veteran.
on a fixed
I was
income.
confused on that too.
I'm gonna play just a little bit. Why she gonna say fixed
No,
income?
but let's see where it started from. It started with Mo rebooting and saying, "Hey, how does
What's your
that
question?
how does that connect to socialism and Christian?"
Yeah, I was.
He's a disabled veteran, and he's on a fixed income from social.
I'm so confused.
Hello, play, because she still don't get Mo. Like, this is called gaslighting in real time. Play it a little bit more. Watch this. Remember what you said, Mo, because he'll
Right.
talk and make you forget what you said. Now, now press play.
Means I'm taking care of people I fuck with in a couple of days.
So,
I
Oh,
can't do that.
so what it sounds like what you're saying is that you believe the Christian church is a socialist society, and it's not. It's a
Stop it.
society.
You,
It's supposed
you
to
see what I did?
God
I didn't
and Jesus.
I didn't fall for the spell. Mo, if you notice, I did not fall for the spell. He did all that talking, and I said, let's go back to the original point that we supposed to be talking about. That's what I said. Okay, got it. There's a lot of fluff. Now, okay, cool.
Yeah,
You
it
did all that
was.
fluff. Let's talk about what you originally said. And he didn't have an
Mhm.
answer for what he originally said. I think he
Right.
forgot. I think
He
he
was
talked so long he
confused.
forgot what he was talking
You know,
about.
remember he's older
Absolutely.
now, so he's not as smooth. When he throws that boomerang, sometimes it gets past him because he's older now. But when he was younger, don't get it twisted. When he threw that boomerang, he knew when to duck.
Right.
He's older now, son. Duke, he incoherent, so he had to go to sleep.
He was tired.
That Duke was, but he was. Duke must have been beautiful in his prime, son, because Duke
What?
he razzled me. He razzled me with the first.
That is
question.
funny.
Duke had to be.
I
Duke,
thought he was gonna be so serious though. Like when you hear his tone, he sounds serious.
I think he is serious. I think he's this is,
he ain't playing. You think everything he just said was a game?
yeah, I think he's serious.
Yes, he doesn't even know what he was saying.
Yeah, Duke used. Oh, I'm trying to tell you. I think I'm playing.
Let's see.
They use words to It's the brain and how it lights up.
I don't think
Because
he knew
there's
what
no
he
way.
was saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like when it's like when you older and you starting to go see now. There's certain things like if you were a spy, you probably say certain things that you shouldn't be saying because you see now at this point. He
Mhm.
older, so he just rattling off certain exercises that they use with him. I'm
I
telling
think
So
he's
hold
in
on,
his
Mo.
early 40s.
Well, let me ask this question, Mo. Have you ever heard the song Panda by Designer?
Yes.
Like, if you ever take away the beat
Mhm.
and listen to what he's saying in that song, he's literally doing exactly this. He's saying things in your brain that fire off that make sense. Like by itself, everything he said makes sense. It just don't.
Yeah.
It's a run-on sentence.
But in
It's,
the,
it's literally a run-on sentence of nothing.
Right.
and what it does is it leaves something in your brain that they tap into later.
Mm.
You dig what I'm saying? That's what it does. When they use
Mhm.
these certain words, it could be hypnotism in certain ways, like MK Ultra, the way the television flashes and refreshes. There's a certain way they can hypnotize you through that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he's making both sides of the brain snap off at different ways, and that's how it confuses you in the minute.
Mhm.
When you jump out of it, you're listening to it. You're like, this dude didn't say a damn thing, man. And I'm listening, and I'm like, this dude didn't say nothing. He ain't saying it, but I'm not saying nothing. It's not until when you asked him the question, and he just said, I said, yo, this dude just tried to mind bend us, man.
And Bolo, and people think I'm crazy that I write down what people say. Like people think it's crazy, but I literally write down what people say because if you say it with the right tone, it sounds good.
That
But
monotone too.
but if you really write it down, you'd be like, this dude is writing a Cat in the Hat book.
Hey D. Hey Coffee.
But you
I
gotta,
think I spoke to Coffee. I did.
you gotta understand when you're looking at linguistics, when you're looking at sound,
Mhm.
they put so much technology into sound to understand how to move a person emotionally up, down. You know how much technology and thought they put into building damn supermarkets? It ain't just them putting up a building and throwing some food in there. The way they the way they paint it, it moves you to a certain vibration. The music that they play, the last things that they have called the last checkout before you buy. There's science that go into these things.
Yeah.
So when you hear him telling you certain things, it's like a lyrical dope that you're getting. You're getting dopamine, but there's no weight to it.
Mhm.
You're waiting for that sugar fix that never comes. So if you're able to step out of it and you listen to him talk, you'd be like, this dude didn't say a damn thing.
At all.
It's like trigger words, like he'll say, like you will say slavery at the same time, and then say, what's the opposite? Not freedom, but then say blasphemous. So he's snapping one side of your brain and he got you looking that way, and then he hits you with another word that gets you another thought. There's nothing in between to hold those things together. That's why
Right.
he's lost. Because once the little two bridges that's holding them together snaps off, you like, this dude talked about socialism. You got it written down. What did he talk about?
I stopped writing, so he brought up. Let me
So,
read what I have.
but hold on, it's important to know our brain is designed to finish sentences.
Yes, sir.
So when he said Christian and socialism, since he didn't put nothing there, we naturally put something in that place. So
Right.
he said Christianity is like socialism. And we start making these sentences in our mind on stuff he really did not say.
I think he was trying to make sense, but he couldn't.
No,
No, I don't
man.
think
He
so.
knew what he was doing. He did
I
it.
don't think so.
He did it too long for him not to know what he was doing. Okay, the first question
If
sometimes.
he would, I don't
You know, like
know.
if you don't know the answer, you know what I'm saying, you just throw a lot of filibuster stuff, a bunch of ands, ahs, whatever. He did it consistently, so that goes to show a pattern.
And then he noticed that me and Bolo caught off. That's why he started cutting off as a respun instead of doing his own original ideas. I'm telling you, like we
He ain't freestyling no more. He gonna stay the way you know.
I thought it was the drink though. Like I really thought it was him just
That's
he
what I'm
turned
saying.
up a
He's
little too
drinking
much
too
and he forgot.
He's drinking too much and he messed up and showed us the device that they use to hypnotize us. Now you got it taped.
Mm-hmm.
You know they might come after us tonight.
Oh, I hope not. I don't think
Garrett's
so.
breaking it down, right?
Yeah, it's all in fun though. He dropped. Oh,
It was him that dropped it. You
yeah.
dropped.
He dropped when he
dropped.
woke up and said, "Oh, they caught me." He got up out of here. You see him leave?
I'm in trouble, man. I'm in trouble. I gave them
He
page 5.
probably woke up like, what
CIA
the heck is going on?
I gave them page 5 of the CIA notebook. Damn.
Mhm. That is funny.
Yo, we caught that dude live trying to mind bend us, baby.
Mm-hmm.
See, now you ladies know what mind bending is. So when you hear us saying it in the YouTube streets, don't act like you don't know. He mind bent us. Damn.
I just thought it was crazy.
See,
And Mo,
she's still bent a little bit, brother.
and Mo, that's why I say I don't walk in darkness. Then the other dude was like, "Yeah, we all walking in darkness." No, I
Right.
walk in the light. I see this.
He messed up. He messed up that dude's flashlight. So you sitting there saying, "Nah, duck, man." He said,
Vaughn said, I'm telling you, it was like in Living Color skit with Damon Wayans, the one where he talks all of that intellectual babble.
And the proclamation can't be ascertained. Yeah, that dude. It's crazy, son.
Yeah, that's funny.
You know you gotta cut this up, man. You gotta cut this up. Let's hear what my man saying some more.
Yeah.
Should be. That's what I'm saying. It's
Oh,
no
it
social.
should.
It's not. It shouldn't. It's not like we have a mutual agreement on how this thing is ran. No, he already gave us the how it's supposed to be run and how the order of how the church supposed to be ran.
Well,
And so
see, now at this point, I'm listening. I haven't said nothing. At this point, I'm not in the hypnotism no more. So I'm listening to him saying, this dude ain't saying a damn thing.
Right.
So like a good example of that is Saturdays really was like my only day off. And I really wasn't off half of the times on Saturdays. But I remember
Saturday used to be the Sabbath.
Look, hold on, catch that.
Pause it.
Oh my God.
Listen, hold on. No, let me break this down for you. He realized, hold on, he realized that I was not hypnotized, so he tried to re-hypnotize me. Listen, he in real time he said, "Well, you know that's supposed to be the Sabbath." He wanted to connect to something in my brain to make me go derail.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
You think this is mental gymnastics, son? We try to see you be listen, man. Let me show you something. You know when you watch Star Wars? Any of you guys see Star Wars?
I've never did. I used to watch Star Trek. Thank you, Irby.
Right, so I'll talk to E.
For the support. I appreciate you.
I haven't watched it either. I'm sorry.
You never seen Star Wars at all?
I haven't seen Star.
You know who Darth Vader is, right?
I do know. Luke, I'm your father.
There you go. So Darth Vader has a master, the Emperor. And the Emperor knows the Force. He taught him. Now, you know these dudes, the Jedi walk around with lightsabers, right?
Yep.
Do you know why they walk around with lightsabers?
Is it for protection?
It's for protection, but it also shows both the spirit and the flesh. Right? When they using lightning bolts and all that stuff out of their hand, that's the learning of the arts of knowing the Force, right? So when we're lyrically jousting with these guys and and they're trying to push Satan and we're pushing the gospel, that's what we're doing. The lightning that's coming out of our hands is what we're doing. We're speaking it. Okay. When it gets to a point that both of our spiritual information is the same, there's only one other way to win this fight. That's physically. That's when they take out the lightsabers and fight. So I'm saying all of that to say that what they do in the spirit, there's a joust that's going on. That's why he's snapping off. Just imagine two circles that are connected by small little lines. And every time they shift a little bit, the lines that connect them snap. They're no longer connected. That's what he's doing with those words. He's snapping off certain sides of your brain, and they're not connected at all. In the minute as he's saying them, like either man said, which was perfect, your brain is putting in the sentence because our brain is logical. It's looking to make things logical.
But
And
I don't think y'all don't think that he was just confused.
No,
Yes, he
we
was.
try to tell you. Listen, just listen and take it. He
That
was
man
not.
didn't even know what was going on.
He was doing it on purpose. It was a reason he put these words where he put them.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a reason he said the Sabbath. I'm telling. It's a reason he.
And paused. All of these things are important. So let's listen to him then.
Oh, just hear me out.
Yeah.
Just hear out what I'm saying. So what happened was I remember I kept going to this place. It's kind of like a food bank, and she kept telling me. She said, "Hey, I need a driver." I was like, "Well, let's pray." You know how sometimes we get like become believers and we get so supernatural. Let's pray that you get a driver. And every time I go back to that place, I need a driver. I need a driver. And I remember I was praying. God told me, "You, the driver, you need to go drive. You need to sacrifice." And that's the dictatorship. It's not what I want. It's about what He wanted, His kingdom. And then I look
Why
back
do-
and hold
Let me
on,
ask you a question.
and I'm gonna
Why
land
do
it. I
we
got you,
call-
brother.
Oh,
I'm not. And now I look back on that. The reason God needed me to be a driver is because since I've been doing that, or as a body of Christ, we've been doing it. We have fed 10,000 people. So it's not a social of what I want in my will. It's actually what He wants, and His impact that God wants in your life is bigger than you. Most people
But
just
either
too selfish
man-
to see that.
either man.
I got a question for Bolo.
But I do,
Hold on.
y'all. It's because I wanted to ask my sister and 84 and Scam too.
But pause it.
What's one of their biggest blessings?
This is important. No, listen, this is important. I started with socialism. I said why it was different, and I explained why I talked into a complete thought that you can go by and it makes sense. He's not talking that way. And if you look at each time he tried to cut me off, so when I realized what he was trying to do, you ain't cutting me off no more. Let me finish. Because he's literally trying to key things in my brain to make me talk about. He wanted me to talk about the Sabbath. He wanted me to like go off of track. And you gotta understand in these conversations, their goal is to be able to trigger your brain to go into a different direction that you're supposed to be going into.
Which breaks the Holy Spirit. So, and that's the whole point of reading the Word, because it trains your mind and you become nice. And I use that example of Star Wars to show how the dark side studies and the light side studies, right? Even though the Force and all that nonsense, wicked stuff is off. So I just use it as an example. If you don't know the arts, he will best you. That's why the Emperor is the Emperor and Darth Vader is Darth Vader. That's why Darth Vader is who he is. And what does he say to Luke? I have to finish your training. Because at this point right now, I'll beat you down.
But I do. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, that's it. Go ahead.
But I do think, and I know y'all think it was I think this man had so many drinks that he was just trying to make sense of things and he couldn't.
But this is the point, that this is what you're not seeing. If I'm drunk and a car's about to hit me, I'm drunk, and I jump out the way, I do a type of flip to agitate my body so I get out the way of it being hit by a car. I'm not going to be able to do that consistently. Because I'm doing this through a reflex. You understand? When you start to continue doing it back to back in different ways, you're not even using the same words. You're building different thought processes. There's just that nothing strong to connect them. So when you light something up on my left side, then you connect it with 2 strings on my right side. When you jump back to my left side and my right side's trying to connect the left that you just gave, it snaps. Now I'm always trying to climb that rung and I have no foundation for my feet.
Mm-hmm.
And Mo, you got to remember this, that all of this was in the middle of my testimony.
Correct.
Right. Right.
And he's consistently doing the same thing. Even when you stop him, he starts again and does it. That's not by mistake. It's not a mistake. A mistake is a one time, maybe 2 in a trillion, whatever their breakdown is. But he's consistently doing it. Consistently, even to the point before he went back to sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
So he knows what he's doing. He probably just drank a little bit and he's incoherently doing what he shouldn't be doing on Facebook, on your stream. Listen, if them dudes in black come to your house, just delete all of the paperwork. Just delete it. Delete everything.
Yeah, this is definitely some.
But see what else? What else did he say?
Oh, we gotta play it.
You took over. Go ahead and press play.
And I didn't even get to the next question.
Oh, there you
like,
go.
My bad. Too.
I think we gotta fast forward. I'm not sure though. He gonna interrupt.
Who was next? I think 84. No, I think my sister was next. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
What's
he was next. Yeah.
What's the question?
one of your biggest blessings of 2025, or what's something that you learned that you can take from this year?
Yeah, that's a hard question. Trying to become a mother of a teenage boy.
But pause it.
Really likes it.
Just to let you guys know, he was successful at what he wanted to do. He wanted to stop me in the middle of my testimony for us to move forward. And that's exactly what we did. That's exactly what we did.
So imagine what E is doing is creating, he's creating cement, right? And he's creating a connection that is stronger because that's what conversation is. Conversation are building blocks. That's why you'll follow me in a story. I'll take you from point A to point Z because every coherent statement that I make connects securely to the statement prior so that you're able to follow that straight line. Does that make sense so far? What he's doing by interrupting E is that consistent straight line that you're making. He now puts a subservient type of connection that is not strong enough. So by the time he gets to the second or third connection in your brain, that thing that connected the original thought process snaps. So now you've done forgot what the hell the point you was making, and now he's leading you. That's why he stopped and said Sabbath. That's why he stopped and said brimstone. They always stop and say something so dynamic it flashes your brain.
Right. Hold on real quick. Scam, are you still there?
Yeah, go sleep too.
Hey, man, everybody fall asleep. Scam.
Scam. So what are your thoughts? Like, do you agree with them? He knew what he was doing or he did not?
Won't go in detail, but I've seen these before.
Okay. Got you.
See what I'm saying? So to all those that are listening, I'm going to stop critiquing it, brother. I'm going to leave it in each man's hands, brother.
Yeah, and this is why I think it's so important. I think we can land it here, but like this is why it's so important that I believe women should involve men of faith in their dating process. Because I had a niece and I sat down with a dude and he was doing this, and everybody, all the women at the table was looking and odd, and I was like, he's not saying nothing. Like I was like, it's almost like it's witchcraft.
And
It
people
is.
be under this, they be under this spell. And I'm like, that's like, it's I'm the only one in the room hear this BS, because that's what it is. It's just straight BS.
It
But
is.
should we tie this to like women's dating life? I think women like
No, what
I
he's
don't
saying
know if that's a
what he's saying is correct though. What he's saying is there's a reason why you would bring the dude home to your brothers and to your fathers, because they're gonna use that same tactic and understand things that you can't. The same reason why you would bring that woman in front of your mother. Your mother sees things that we can't normally see. She sees certain traits in a woman that we don't see, the same way we see certain traits in a guy that you guys don't see. That's the
but
purpose.
it wasn't hard to see that this was like completely
We
off
didn't see
though,
it
is
in the
what I'm
midst of it.
saying.
We didn't see it until later. The dude's been told. We at this point, people are on. Let me tell you. At this point, Cats is on for about 2.5 hours. At that point, we was caught up. We was caught up. I'm not man enough that I'm not gonna say that we wasn't. We was caught up.
Mhm.
That dude knew what he was doing, man. He knew what I'm telling. When you're looking at cats like in the streets that talk like that, like Either Man was saying, and they get
Mhm.
and they get and they get caught up, they're not doing it.
Mhm.
They're doing it through survival. But when you're looking at these dudes that know how to trigger it and know what words to direct your brain patterns, so that's more dangerous. A gun in a baby's hand, it's dangerous, but you know, the baby may not pull the trigger, they're gonna do something. You put
I
that gun.
guess I view it completely different because
No,
I'm thinking about um intoxication plays a huge role and it affects everybody differently.
No, but what I'm telling you is he's better sober at this.
that's what we're saying to
Oh,
you.
okay. I
He's
didn't
way better. See, you looking at it as that
I
this is
haven't been around him like that. So yeah.
no, but what we're telling you is based off what we're seeing. We just got a part of it from the intox that his brain was just flowing. But if he was in
Mhm.
his right mind, he would have really been able to swoon
What?
people.
We'd be right now outside selling bean pies. If Money was able to do what he was doing, we finish. That's why the covering of the Holy Spirit is so important. Because again, how nice you are in the arts depend on how much you stay in a relationship with God. This dude in real time, how do you think these cats be taking people watches off their wrists as they talk to them? In real time, you'll catch it that you got mind bent. By the time you figure it out, that dude or chick is way gone. Way gone.
Okay.
But
That I get.
he started this at the beginning. Remember your
But
first.
I'm not y'all, I'm not saying that he didn't mind being. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I don't even know if he was fully aware because of how intoxicated.
We understand, but what he is saying to you is because of his intoxication, he messed up the tactics so that we were able to visually or audibly hear what he's
Mhm.
saying. If he wasn't intoxicated, we would have never caught it. That's
Gotcha.
what he is saying. See, to
Mhm.
you, it sounds incoherent. We're sitting there saying, I see what he's doing.
Yeah,
See
and
what he's doing.
I heard it in the first question when you asked him about the year. You remember your first question was, "What did you?" I was in the clouds. Then he was like, "What did you learn
Oh
about the
yeah, he
year?"
was
And
like,
he
"Well,
said,
this ain't even the real beginning of the year." I said, "I understand all of that, but I'm asking during this period, what has been one of your biggest blessings?" Because I didn't want to go into all of that.
"No, but no. Listen to what he said. He said, I did not learn anything for the year. This is not the beginning of the year. This is what
Right.
I learned this year." Like he started. Like that's what I'm telling you. The mind bending was his first statements
Yeah,
out of his
I
mouth.
got you.
see how he
Right.
got you double dutching, jumping on both sides.
Yeah, I got
Yep.
you.
And by the time you now imagine you letting him do a whole soliloquy like that. Imagine this dude has 15 minutes of that. By the time you
Mhm.
find out who he is, he done took your house. You sitting outside on the bench and didn't even know you sitting into the bench until he finished speaking. And that's real
Yeah.
talk, man. That's real talk. That's why the Lord
Mhm.
tells you his words, man. You need his wisdom. You
Right.
need his wisdom.
I just seen they be like, I don't know how he got my debit card and he took my money out my bank account and he did this and he bought a car in my name. It's because he got them in this mesmerizing. He got them mesmerized in these words that really don't mean nothing. And by the time you unmesmerize, you done lost it all.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. You know what's a good example of that? Watermelon. It's filling, but it's water. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. And but it does what it's supposed to do. It puts a certain thought process and it releases a certain type of chemical that makes you say, I'm full and I have a lot of sweets, even though it's not that sweet. You know what I'm saying? It does that. And by the time your body realizes it, you get the results you wanted. It's the same thing with this conversation. Same thing.
But it was good. Like it was good because
It was good.
that was definitely good.
This
And
dude,
I think a lot of people didn't understand why we was laughing at the monkey
oh
and
my
the snake for so long because it went over so many heads. It's like, why is this so funny to them?
God. It goes to show you that these dudes could be scared too. You know what kind of fear gotta be in your I would really like to ask God, what's happening? That I just like that my car just shut off, son. What's happening? That I seen this. What does the spirit do? Because I know I pass out. But if you can videotape it, what would the spirit be doing? You know, spirit just looks at, yo, man, Lord, I need to sit down for a second, man.
I can see the spirit in your angels looking at you over there, like, man, when he gonna get up, man? He done fainted. Acting like we ain't here to protect him. We got all these angels around him. He over there fainted.
Yeah, this
Oh,
was a
man.
lot, and I didn't realize it till now.
I'll tell you that monkey, son, that monkey saw his life. Because the snake is not going to purposely bite you. Because if he bites you, realize he has no teeth. So you can stand still, eat, and every time he jumps at you, he's going to miss.
Mm.
But the monkey can't realize, he can't figure that out. It's happening too fast. And the only thing you can say is he remembered he was a baby monkey and he on the backside of his mother and they threw all the way down. And then he just wakes up and he's like, I'm going to be a different monkey.
Man.
I'm going to be a believing monkey, kid. For real. I see my whole life pass before my eyes and the snake never bit me, son. And he's red. Let me see if I can find that snake. Y'all think I'm lying when I tell you that. Yeah,
That's like on a short video or something? Like a short?
It was a documentary.
Oh, okay.
And this is a picture of what fear is. This is why they say that fear stands for false evidence aren't real. Because of that, because it's not a real, like, if you really understand the fear that people have, it's not real. Now danger is real, but fear is not.
Fear is not real? I mean, I know we shouldn't come into agreement with it.
Fear is imaginative.
Yep.
I'll give you an example of it. So let's say, were you ever afraid of the dark? What in the dark were you afraid of?
The unknown.
Monster. Let's say monster.
Monster.
That's a very good point.
The unknown.
But the point of the matter is that's what fear does. Fear makes you afraid of the unknown.
Right.
Because if you investigate it, it no longer is the unknown. You've conquered it, right?
Right.
He wants to keep you captivated in that fear where you live. You created this yourself. That's where he wants to keep you. See, when the Lord tells you, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I don't want to walk up there. It's dark over there. But I know who I got with me. I'm going to walk it. And that's what fear stops you. That's why fear is the opposite of faith.
Right.
Because fear makes you abandon faith and do your own thing. Make sense?
Bolo, Vaughn dropped it in the chat, the video.
He did.
Yeah.
Hold on, son. See, Vaughn, you all right, kid. You are all right. Let me type in more love. Okay, so you say you dropped it in that thing. Okay, goddamn commercial.
I like what Blue Jay say. She said
What'd she say?
we assumed that the unknown was bad, but we assumed that the unknown was positive. It would be hope.
Absolutely.
That's so true.
That's a
That's
bar right there.
good. That's good. Mhm.
Check this out. Hold on. I'm gonna blow it up. You think this is a game, son? I told you I don't be playing, son. Y'all don't be listening to me. Mo, share my screen, please.
Okay.
I know for a fact I'm having a good time with y'all. I'm up here at 1 o'clock at night laughing with y'all.
Check this out, kid. You think this is a game?
Can even intimidate an elephant.
So this snake is a snake that has no teeth. Has no teeth.
That intricate winding movement makes him look twice his size and lets his scales make an angry, rasping sound as they rub together. He pretends to strike viciously, but he has to make sure he misses, otherwise his enemy will find out that he has no teeth. But his act is so good that no one ever calls his bluff, and everyone
And you know, rattlesnakes snake up like that.
believes he's very dangerous. In fact, a baboon will eat every creepy crawly thing he can find under rocks. But if he should come across an egg-eater snake, he'll fall down in a dead faint.
That's crazy.
Yo, Money just passed out, son. Money is like, man, this is too much for me, kid. Thank you, Vaughn. Y'all thought I'd be playing, right? I don't be playing when I be telling you about these animals, man. I don't be playing. Boy, it's crazy. It's crazy. My man passed out because he thought he was going to die, son. That's what
Irby, no, I don't do snakes, Irby. I said lions. I'm gonna do a photo shoot with lions, not snakes.
You gonna try to do the baby lions, or you gonna do the big ones?
I wanted the big lions. That's like on my bucket list. Yeah, but still have to do research.
Oh, it's a lot of places that does, especially like if you go out the country. Like I know, had some friends do it in Thailand. We had a chance to in Jamaica. They have in Jamaica where you can go and take pictures and ride the camels and all that.
That's nice.
So I think we all should travel. That's my motto, is that we should travel and relax, man. It's good to kind of reposition yourself to slow down, especially this time of the year. Yeah, and Mo, a year is a year. We still go around the sun one time. That's what we call a calendar year, 365 years. Don't let nobody talk you out of talking about something. It's not really a year. Yes, it is. It's a calculation.
It's a year, but they're saying like the end of the year is not.
What
we consider the end of the year and the beginning of the year is completely off to him. But I wasn't going to go into that.
No, it doesn't. The reason it doesn't matter is because we never stop going around the sun. So we would have to ask, well, when did we start? What month did we start going around the sun? And that's a question that we can't answer.
Right.
So we don't know what the beginning or the end is because we never stop and we never begin. The year was just something that they used to calculate how long it takes to get around the sun.
Right.
And we chose to give it a beginning and an end for logic purposes. So yeah, he might say, yeah, we don't know what a real year is. No, you don't.
Yeah.
And you got another thing, Mo, is I've been real mindful. Don't let people speak stuff in your life. Like
Absolutely.
I see it so often. Like when that dude is like, we all walking in darkness and all. No, 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 no. You might be walking
Oh
because
yeah, that's why I cleaned that up. I said no, I'm not coming into agreement with that. Now, do we all make mistakes? Absolutely. But to
but yet,
say I just live my life walking in darkness, absolutely not.
but I done seen it. People like, why things are going bad in my life, and they don't understand that they done came in agreement with an evil spirit. That spoke some
Yeah.
stuff, and some people think that that's being humble. Oh, let me just agree with. Nah, nah, nah. You speak some stuff. I'm gonna let that happen over there at your household. Ain't happening over
Yes,
here.
not over here. Hey, Dark Lake, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the $10 super chat. He says supporting Mo. 2026 will be a great year for your channel. I received that. Thank you so much.
I ain't
I
seen Dark Lake in
appreciate
a minute.
it.
So yeah,
Really?
yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. But yeah, so
Oh, okay.
that's what I learned this too. Like when people like we just making it, no, like nah, y'all just making it. Like it's a lot of you gotta understand the enemy have to move off words, and so
Mm-hmm.
when the goal is for words to be released into an atmosphere and people receive it without combating it. And so
Yeah.
that's why I'm real mindful of what people say around me. Like when you talk, I tell people when you talk, don't include me. Talk
Mm-hmm.
about like don't include me. Well, we just struggling. We got a fixed income. No, you got a fixed income. I
mm-hmm.
ain't got no fixed income.
Mm-hmm.
But I see it all the time. I've seen people life completely change because they let people speak into their life. Um, but it's dope. So, is you doing any changes, Mo, for going into 2026? Or it's gonna be kind of like the same schedule.
So far, we may have to change the time. I'm not sure yet. It may be a little earlier, or we may change the day. I don't know. We'll see.
Mhm. Yeah, this
But
is
I plan
cool.
to keep the same the same structure. I just said I plan to take my time more so with topics. Like I may stay on the same topic for like 2 streams, do like a part 1, 2, sometimes 3 if necessary.
Yeah, I got you. I think
Mhm.
I think that this stream should get played back a million times because
It was funny. It was so
laughter
funny.
is. I tell people, laughter heal people,
It does.
and some
Hmm.
people. This is good, man. I don't care nobody said this is your best stream of 2025.
You
Going
love
out the
to
door.
laugh.
It was so funny, man.
See,
This
you
like,
missed a lot of them, E. We had some really good streams this year. But yeah, this was so fun. I
yeah.
agree.
This was
I
really nice. This is definitely a good laugh, man.
It
like
was.
mhm. I was like, this is crazy. I could not
Yeah.
believe it.
I didn't expect it to take a turn like that, but it was good.
And shout out to y'all guys playing it back. Some people wouldn't play it back, but that was a good playback.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a great stream. I appreciate everybody for supporting.
We can have funny conversations here too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Bolo, you're going live when?
Tuesday, Lord willing, Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Morning read.
Oh, I mean, new because oh man, I don't know if I'll be available New Year's Eve. What time are you going live New Year's Eve?
I don't know that yet. I don't know. Probably maybe 9, 10 o'clock, maybe.
Are you gonna do it like up until the new year? Like, are you gonna go into the new year? Live?
I'll probably go into the new year. Not that long, but a little bit. Why
Okay.
you wanted to jump in?
Yeah, I would.
All
I
right.
can stream with you, but you don't have yours set up like that.
We gonna have to set it up.
Okay. Don't be getting no attitude, my brother. No, I'm playing.
Don't let me get my man from sleeping and he
I'm playing. Don't let me bring Shadow Observer back now.
I'm talking about.
I think we should talk to him again. I want to talk to him again.
I only want to.
That is
I
funny.
don't want to talk to him in the daytime. I want to talk to him at night.
That
That's
is
it.
hilarious.
After he gets off work, that's when I want to talk to him. And the Duke, he'll release the secrets at that point. When he's awake, my man said, I'm shadow bending. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, he said,
I,
I'm shadow observer. I said, so you
I'm shadow
observe in
observer.
the shadows.
And
He
he said,
said, yeah, but it's more to it than that. Like,
and then he said,
a lot to
NASA.
say.
Did he say something about NASA?
He said, but y'all
yeah.
not ready. He said, but y'all don't know about NASA though.
Word. You see how money just messed you up? Duke just Duke just gave you an uppercut. You didn't even realize it.
That is funny.
My man said, because y'all ain't even ready for NASA, son.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
We went from Christianity, socialism, fire and brim.
Come on, kid. That's my man right there.
How do you skip sympathy?
Come on.
No, you gotta say it. He said we got empathy, but we ain't got no sympathy.
If I was gonna go in debate, I'd have my man. But he can't drink.
Right.
He can't drink. 3 weeks before.
You think he would be good at a debate?
Yeah, absolutely.
That dude will break you down. Don't let this.
I don't get that. I don't get that from what I heard tonight.
And you keep him so.
How do you respond to if you don't know what you're responding to?
Word.
That's what I'm saying. So I would ask him to make it more plain. Like that doesn't.
He just did. Come on, Mo. You were in the razzle dazzle just now.
It didn't make sense to anybody up here. So what are y'all talking about?
See, no, and then he would play with your intelligence. He was like, man, see, I'm speaking above her. Like she can't even understand. I'm in a debate. He'd be like, yeah, see, I told y'all, man, this is going over her head. I'm dropping this knowledge.
That dude right there, son, is a professional. You just caught him on a slipping day. You just caught him on a slip. If that dude was sober, man, that dude be setting up cults. Guys like that be the leader of cults, man. You go in there talking about freedom. By the time he finished talking to you, you in slavery for 88 years, kid.
Oh my gosh.
That's my man right there. Doc, what's his name again? Doc Observer?
Shadow Observer.
Shadow Observer.
Shadow, my dude. Not even Doc. Dude is
No.
a shadow. You do your good work, your best work in the nighttime. This dude sleeping like a baby snoring. And Money said, you don't even understand how deep I go, son. NASA, kid. NASA.
Thank you so much. Blue Jay said, I'm so glad I caught the end. Thank you, at Mo Love. Happy New Year, and may God continue to build us and bless us in 2026. I love you guys. Love you too. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate y'all so much. This was good.
This was real good. You ready to take words?
Yes. Final thoughts, E, Scam.
Yeah, I just say be real mindful of people who try to get you off of your path and your thoughts. Their intentions are not by accident. Like that wasn't an accident. I think it was definitely intentional. And just be mindful. That's all I say. Be mindful.
I agree.
I would say take your time. Slow things down. Don't move so quick. You know, there's a cliche that runs around that the youth is wasted on the youth. Change that. You know, you see so much when you slow things down opposed to running through things, and you know, see how much information we pulled out of this dude.
Yes.
Coherent sentences. So I would say slow things down and get to know you and spend time with God, man. That would be my closing words.
Thank you. That was good.
What about yours?
Scam? Is Scam there?
Yeah, and I went to sleep too, man.
Oh, he's there.
Scam sleeping.
Almost.
Quiet
Oh,
tonight.
look at Scam, son. Someone woke Scam up. Your next door neighbor was, hey, they talking about you.
Nah. Just a word I'd like to share. Dust.
That's all we. Well, thank you for that, Dusto.
I
I
guess
thought
that's his version. Yeah, boy.
I thought he was gonna be like Bolo, Village, Mo, Tango, Juliet, Dust, Dust.
Quacky is so funny. He said, "Please say the right thing, Scam."
Yeah,
That's
I'm
funny.
calling it night though. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you so much, Scam.
This is good.
It
Appreciate you having me.
was. Of course. Thank you, E. It was fun.
It
I'll
definitely.
say in my closing thoughts, that some of this year was hard, but we did make it through, and I'm so thankful to end on a good, fun note. You know, this stream was really good, and I just want everyone to remember that we don't know everything that's ahead, but we know who goes before us, and that's more than enough because it's our Lord and Savior. And I just pray that everyone has a very blessed New Year, and that we all stay encouraged. You know, and laughter is definitely good for the soul. So I'm grateful for this stream and for everybody here. And thank y'all for the support again. Thank you to everybody that supported via Cash App, Super Chat, and for sharing. But we will be back Sunday, 10:30 Central Time. All right, bye guys.